Yeah, there is something wrong with your grandma and grandpa. They've been found dead.
What?
So they've been found dead in the house. And so we need to talk to you about it. So, I mean, especially with you living there.
Man, what you mean they been found dead? How did they die? What you mean they found dead in the house?
They were both murdered.
Murdered?
That is correct.
On February 21st, 2024, investigators entered the home of Andrea and Claiborne King. A whiteboard inside read, "Today is February 21st. That was the last time the couple was seen alive. It's also the last time their grandson, Jordan King, was seen leaving their home." Deputies say Claiborne King suffered from blunt force trauma to the head and was found with multiple puncture wounds and a pair of scissors nearby. The report also shows Andrea appeared to be strangled to death with a USB cord. Investigators found a trail of barefoot, bloody footprints inside the home. One of the footprints had an overlapping toe that later matched up with Jordan's foot after he was found walking along Blue Angel Parkway.
How you doing? You Mr. Kenton?
I am.
Hey, can I speak to you for just a second? Anybody else here with you today?
My son, I think. Is this car? Is the white car in the yard?
No.
No, I'm just on.
He has a Lexus, right?
Yes.
Hey,
There's a gray stripe on the bottom.
Huh?
Does it have a gray stripe on the bottom?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. He's not in trouble or anything.
there's a white Lexus right back there in the cul-de-sac. Somebody go back there and see if anyone's in there.
One of his friends.
Jordan.
Oh my goodness. Come on. King? Mm-hmm. He out?
So, do you know where your son is?
No, he was just here. He was just here. He just left, went to the store, but I thought he was still here. But he was just at the house.
Has he said anything to you about Jordan?
No, he hadn't.
Okay. Do you mind calling him and see if he'll come back over here real quick?
Sure.
He's not in any trouble. We're looking for Jordan, but don't tell him. You know what I mean?
Tell him about it. He knows a lot more. That's why I'm gonna let you talk with him a minute, okay?
You ain't in no trouble. Okay. So
That's what I
just
told
chill
him.
for a
I
second.
want him to know all the facts.
Where were you? Where are you coming from? Or what were you doing?
I live in this neighborhood, sir.
I understand that.
These are walking grounds, so you can walk. And I just walk through the cut right here, smoke my black amount, and that's that.
I mean, I don't care. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking for Jordan. Okay.
I haven't talked to him in weeks, so I don't know
In
what's
weeks?
going on. Yeah.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Whenever his grandfather told me that he worked around somebody's home, that was it.
How did you talk to him? You talked to him on the phone?
No, I talked to his grandfather. I didn't talk to Jordan.
You hadn't talked to him. Have you seen Jordan?
No, sir. I don't know what this is all about. I just went to the store, grabbed a black amount, and I'm here right now. So I don't know what.
I'm gonna take them handcuffs off of you. Good. 1025 with the friend.
Not the suspect, right?
Negative.
This is like discrimination against my rights, sir.
Right.
I just walked through the cut.
Hey, listen to me,
I'm
okay?
not doing anything. I do have a lawyer, though.
What do you need a lawyer for? You're not in any trouble. I already told you that.
Yeah, but he just put the handcuffs on me. He told me
Well,
to come here and all this stuff, bro. Like, I haven't done
I explained
anything.
to you about it. So that's
And I'm taking them off of you, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so just chill, okay?
Okay.
But yeah, he had a hoodie on. He walked out as I was coming in, but
Listen.
at the time I didn't know.
I need you to understand the big picture here, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're not in any trouble, okay? Unless you don't tell us the truth and we find out that you're lying. Not saying you are. Nobody's pointing fingers at
I don't
anybody.
have no reason to lie.
Okay. And man to man, I feel you, okay?
Yes, sir.
How would you get in touch with Jordan if you could?
I haven't talked to him in months, but his grandparents live off the 9 Mile Road.
Off Greenbrier?
Yes, sir. Down the road from 6 Kids.
Yeah.
So you already know.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. You know what I mean? If I was to talk to him or whatnot.
Does Jordan have a Facebook page at all? Do you know the name on it?
I believe. Yeah, I know his name on Facebook, but I won't be on Facebook, social media like that. I'll give you his name.
Okay. Give me just a second. Jordan's granddad and grandma are dead. That's why we're looking for Jordan. So, Remember what I told you a minute ago? Don't get yourself wrapped up in nothing in the big picture.
Yes, sir.
So we got to find Jordan because right now he's the suspect. Okay. So anything that you can do to help us out on finding him would be 1,000% greatly appreciated.
Okay, that's what I did.
Yeah. Not saying he did it. Nobody's saying anything that, okay? But Jordan's in the wind.
Most likely. It sounds like it.
So, if there's anything that you...
If you guys want me to, man, you guys want me to help you guys out.
Yeah. If you 100%.
I don't have any. I haven't talked to him in weeks, but I'm on probation 5 years. If I can help you guys out, can you knock my probation time down?
I can't do any of that. But we can talk to your probation officer or judge or whoever on your behalf if you help us find him. You know what I'm saying?
I can, if I get on my Facebook and unblock him, I haven't talked to him. No, I can unblock his Facebook.
Do you know where he would go? Do you know anybody else that he hangs out with? A girl? Anything?
Yeah. This girl, I took him to her house one time.
How long ago was that?
2 months ago.
Okay.
She lived up there in the Ridgewood area. The trailer jumped off.
Do you know her name?
That's right, do not.
No. Let me get
Inside my foot. I've been trying to get it taken for months.
Yeah, mostly has two of you guys.
What's going on?
just hang tight.
We're out with our suspect. 175, we're out with our suspect.
What am I being arrested for?
You're not being arrested right the second you're being detained.
North Flamingo Parkway.
We'll explain it to you in just a minute.
North Flamingo Parkway, 1015.
That's why you're searching my bag?
I'm not searching it.
Okay, yes, sir. I just got a prison. I just know about the law, so you know.
How long ago did you get out of prison?
November 29th, and I ended up going back to the county jail, but I've been walking all damn day. What I do wrong, sir?
You've been walking all day today?
Yes, sir. And last night.
Where you live at?
1215 Greenbelt Boulevard over there by 60 gas station.
Okay.
Can you tell me what's going on?
We'll talk to you in just a second.
You on body camera, sir?
Shit.
I know this sounds crazy. I know you probably never heard of it, but I was in jail with a nose swarm when I was at Santa Rosa.
Yeah.
So whatever this is about, you know what I'm saying, it seems kind of serious to me because I pulled up like 4 deep, but I feel like it might be pertaining to that, like I'm being targeted, but I don't know what's going on. I'm thirsty as hell. I'm trying to walk to the gas station.
Okay.
You got your ship phone?
Yeah. What is it?
The car you can sit in. That's a patrol. That's the person just being standing.
We all have dogs, so you don't want to sit in our back seats, you know
What
what I
y'all
mean?
gonna do with my bag until
What's going with you?
I swear I don't know what it's about. Like literally, I know it's really. I check my text messages. I've been texting my family, trying to get a ride. Nobody texts me back, but the government's messing with my phone. But
He is doing a standby for a locksmith.
and that what you just did, sir?
Video on the address of the
I've been literally just walking around the city. Like I don't have a car. I've been walking around the city trying to make it back.
How long ago did you get out of prison?
November 29th, 2023.
I got you.
I just got out of county jail last month for trespassing, but I'm staying out of trouble, man. Can I please ask what this is about?
I told you it's in the description. It's somebody we're looking for.
The description of what they do.
I just got the description wrong. That looks like
Y'all treat me like a criminal, like I did something wrong. You pick him out the street, talking about I feel the description. I ain't do shit. Who am I talking to? You? Can I sit down?
Not yet. I'll let you know.
I can't sit down in the seat.
I'll let you know.
I still have right, since I haven't been charged with anything, so I'm asking you, can I sit down in the seat, sir? I still have right. That's about the size of what y'all do here.
Alright, hold on to the table.
Can you please tell me what this is about?
100%. Yeah, absolutely. Can I get you anything before we get going? Any water or anything?
No, son, I'm all right. He said he was gonna bring me something. I was straight.
I can go get you something.
All
I
right,
can get
this
somebody
lady,
to bring you
this
something.
lady said I fit the description. This lady rolled past me like 5 times and waved. Man, fit the description of what I've been walking up and down the street all day.
Okay. I got you. I'm gonna read this to you before we get started, and then I'll happy to explain everything to you, okay? Fair enough?
Yeah. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Am I being charged with anything?
You're not being charged with anything yet, but we need to talk about something.
All right.
Okay, fair enough?
Yeah.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you can say can be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer will be appointed for you without cost before questioning. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Understand all that? Just need your signature there that I read it to you.
I signed a signature.
That's okay. You
Is that
just
right?
print there. Yeah, just print there. No big deal. That was my fault. I told you to sign there, didn't I? Jordan, where do you live? What's your grandma's name?
Andrew King,
Who else lives in the house with you?
Clay King. Why? Something going on?
Yeah, something's going on. How long you live with them?
All my life. Since I got out of prison a little bit between, I probably been staying with them.
Okay. And you said all your life so you've been with them?
That's
like
my grandma and grandpa.
So before you went to prison, were you staying with them too?
Yeah, somewhere. You know, I stayed with my mom. My mom passed away, but we were always going over there.
I got you. When'd your mom pass away?
Like February 23rd. Is something wrong with my grandma and my grandfather?
Yeah, there is something wrong with your grandma and grandpa. They've been found dead.
What?
So they've been found dead in the house. And so we need to talk to you about it. So, I mean, especially with you living there.
Man, what you mean they been about dead? How did they die? What you mean they been dead in the house?
They were both murdered.
Murdered?
That is correct. So we need to talk about it. We need to talk about that and figure that out. So when's the last time you saw your grandma and grandpa?
What? When y'all found my grandma like that and my granddaddy?
We found them today. When's the last time you saw your grandma and granddaddy?
Last night.
When last night?
Around 6. I told my grandma I was going for a walk around Fox Run, and I went for a walk and I just kept going. And I haven't been home since.
So tell me about this. Like, kind of walk me through what happened yesterday.
Hold on. How did they die?
They were murdered.
When you say murder, what you mean? They were shot?
We're still working on it. We're still working
So
on
what
trying to figure that out.
what y'all got me to turn for? Man, that shit that crazy at all.
Well, and the bottom line is, if you weren't there, you have nothing to worry about, right? But the bottom line is, we have to figure out what happened. You live there, and you're not there now. They're both dead. And all we want to do is get answers to find out what happened.
I can't tell my uncle, I can't tell my daddy that I'm having problems with people in the streets due to gang activity.
Okay.
I'm telling her and my granddad on a daily basis what's going on, and they wouldn't believe it. And they wouldn't believe what's going on. My stepfather has a full understanding of what's going on.
Okay. Well, tell me. I'm here to listen to you. I want to know what's going on. Because I want to figure out what happened to him. I mean, this is your grandma and grandpa. You've been with them your whole life, right? That's what you told me.
Man, this shit wild as fuck, man. I don't know what, man. I left at 6 o'clock last night. The last thing my grandma said was, all right, be careful. You know the code when you come back. She gave me $10. I told her I was going to walk up to Tom Stone. And I just ended up going to Fox Run and cutting up.
Where'd you stay last night?
I stayed nowhere. $10 ain't going to give me enough in the hotel room.
I got that, but you had to. Did you just walk around
I just
all
walked
night?
around literally all night. You can ask the Dollar General lady. I came all the way where I was at. The Dollar General around where the officer picked me up at. I walked all the way over there.
Okay.
Getting out of prison, I can just walk.
Okay. So tell me about yesterday. Tell me about your day yesterday. You were at the house till 6 o'clock. So tell me about what you
I was
did.
at the house all day.
Okay.
I was outside smoking black and miles, sitting on the gray
That little bench up front by the door.
It's not a bench. It's like a little tan. It's like a little tan thing to sit on, like I don't know what they call it, a waistband, like something you put stuff in.
Okay.
My neighbor saw me. She drove past me. Man, this shit wild as fuck, man. Y'all told my stepfather?
Yeah. Yeah, we've told all your family. Now I'm telling you. But again, we need to figure out what happened. So yesterday morning, what time do you normally get up?
I get up early from prison. I probably get up around like 5. Okay. I got up. She could like a sausage, egg, and biscuit for me and my grandfather. I went in the room, watched TV. I really been on my phone watching YouTube. all day and just go outside and smoke a black and mild. They left for a little bit.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable being in the house because, and as you can see on complaint that I made to police, somebody actually broken into my house and did shit, you know what I'm saying, while I was inside the house and we got into the altercation, so I've actually called police for that. But this is not the first time this is the first time shit like that happened. Dead, my grandparents dead. I ain't got nobody else, my mama gone.
Which room is yours in the house?
My room to the right. All the way.
So if I'm walking, I walk in the front door, I turn down that hallway, I walk to the end where it tees. Your grandparents' room's over here. Yours is the one that's over on the far side?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you were hanging out in your room. Your grandparents left at some point.
They left. Came back. I stayed probably around like 3 o'clock. I went inside. I'm on my granddaddy was like, the dog was barking. I'm on my granddaddy was like, pet the dog. So he'll start barking. I was like, I'm just taking with me in the room and just hold him for a little bit so he'll get used to me. But really, like, when they out there, they watch westerns. And my grandma just cook. And I'll be in my room. This shit crazy as fuck, man. And what that lady said, something about fitting the description. Man, lady got me fucked up, man. It's my grandparents, man.
Well, I mean, you don't fit the description. I mean, you are their grandson. So it's not you fit in the description.
Okay, you find them.
I mean, yeah, you fit the description of the grandson because we were looking for you.
You find them deceased.
Yeah, and we know you live there and you're not there.
But you said you're still trying to figure out, did they die from gunshots?
We don't know how they died yet.
Man, this shit
I'm here
wild
talking to
as
you.
fuck, man.
We're out trying to sort all that out.
I can't tell you how they died. Is that what you insinuating? Because I ain't been there. I left at 6 o'clock. When I left at 6 o'clock, they were straight.
Okay. So 6 o'clock you leave. Where do you go immediately after you leave the house?
I walked around the whole neighborhood. You can make a circle, go, you come out, take a right, go around the whole, it's like, guided lane, go down here, you can go down, take a left. I forgot what the name of this neighborhood is called, but you can come out this way and go to Fox Run. And then from there I went past my homeboy Marcus' house.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to see him, I just walked past his house. And went straight up and came out to that road on Tom Thumb. And I just, my phone doesn't work like how that shit's supposed to be working, and people just don't answer the phone for me getting out of the prison. I really don't have anybody. So everybody I know I could probably try to contact the girl I was talking to. I had one girl I was talking to. I knew she wasn't gonna answer the phone. But
what made you go live with your grandparents when you got out?
they all I had. They all I had.
You guys close?
Yeah, that's my grandparents. That's my mama here. Yeah, that's all I have. And my stepfather, but my uncle and me really don't get along. But those 3 people are all I have, like my circle. And I kept telling my stepdad, my nanny, and my granddaddy, what's going on. I called him nanny. I kept telling them what's going on. I'm beating with game. Remember, you need to take this stuff seriously. You need to lock the door. If you see any funny movement, just, you know what I'm saying, call the police and that. No, Jordan, you don't have to worry about that. We protect you. I see you 75 years old. These people coming with guns and all type of shit. You really need to be invested in protecting yourself. You know, you'll be all right. That stuff's not gonna follow you from prison.
So do you have an issue with somebody that, I mean, you're talking about these gangs that you have a beef with. Who are they?
I really don't want to speak on that, sir, because I can't, but.
Well, don't you think it could be connected? So don't you think it's important that I understand that?
This shit crazy, man.
Oh, I agree.
I got a whole game file.
Okay. So who is it that would want to hurt your grandparents?
I mean, I got a whole lot of people that want to hurt me. And so if they did something to my grandparents through me, then that's what I can imagine. But nobody want to hurt my grandparents. Man, my grandparents, who the hell? Never had no problem. 75 years old.
Yeah.
So if anything happened, it happened because of me.
And they took you in after you got out of prison. Took care of you. Sounds like grandma cooks for you and everything.
Damn, dog.
Did your grandparents raise you?
My mama did, but we lived right next door.
Okay.
And I could just walk over there, so I was around my grandma every day. And my granddad.
What did your granddaddy do? Like before he retired?
He was a teacher at Go Breeze High School.
Okay. What did he teach?
English. And then my grandma worked at like this thing where they kind of like teach other teachers how to teach.
Okay. I got you.
I mean, this shit wild as fuck, man.
So
I ain't got nobody, man. I ain't got nobody now.
So after you leave at 6 o'clock, so you leave, you walk around the neighborhood. Where do you go from there?
I told you I leave. I come out neighborhood. I take a right, go up that way, come back in the neighborhood. That's like leaves dog guided. Come into this little neighborhood. It circles you back to Fox Run, and then when I hit that road on Fox Run, I went straight up. You know, Tom Thumb on all my list, and I just went straight up from there and just kept going. You can ask the lady on Motel 6 on, I don't know what the street's called, but Car City. I asked her, can I get a hotel room for cheap? And she said, no, it doesn't work like that. But it's just sometimes, being honest, paranoia of somebody coming and do something, maybe because I understand how serious things are. You can ask my dad, and we had conversations while I called him, like, Pop, man, I'm getting threats, so I'm feeling like something's going to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Do the game. If I had Pop would think I should do, he was like, well, if you ain't got enough money for a hotel room, man, you should just thug it out. But people don't really understand how it can go in games. So I just left, especially being in prison 5 years and dealing with the things I dealt with and going through the people I dealt with. I was going through it with.
So how often do you leave the house and not come home?
A lot, because I just got out of prison. So I like to just go out.
So it's hard for you to sit still? Or?
It's not hard for me to sit still, it's just, I like to go out. Like if somebody will come pick me up, I'll just go out with them, or I'll just go for a walk or some shit like that, or just sit out there on the front porch and smoke a black and mild, but man.
So why didn't you go home last night?
Because I was just walking. By the time I went down there, I already told my grandma I was gonna try to get a hotel room.
How often do you stay in a hotel?
A lot. She got me a lot of hotel rooms.
But she didn't go get you one last night, right?
Mm-mm.
How come she didn't go get you one last night if that's what you were going to do?
Because I had $10. I told her I was going to try to get a hotel room in Key West End.
Well, you and I both know you ain't getting a hotel room for
$10.
$10.
At Key West End, I know the girl used to work there in 2018. I got arrested. I had gave her $5, and she actually gave me a hotel room for $5. I had the longest police chase from Beauty to Cantonment, and I went on the run with a warrant. And when I seen her, and I was like, man, I need a hotel room. What can you do for me? She said, all right, just give me the money. And so I was going to go there and see, can I get a hotel room for that cheap? Because, you know, the Key West End, which I think is called something else now, but... And then the road I came out on, I just saw Motel 6. It was way down there. But you can ask the lady at Motel 6, did she see me?
So, you don't stay anywhere last night. So what do you do? Tell me what you do today.
Realized I walked a long ass way and just walked back. And I'm calling my grandmama, calling my daddy. I'm calling people trying to see what's going on. Can they pick me up and give me a ride? I'm tired. Well, nobody answering the phone. When I'm a suspect, I damn sure can't be no suspect. They're my grandparents.
Well, I mean, you live in the house, and you're not there when this happens. So, and to be honest with you, I got another concern. When they brought you in today, you had blood all over your face.
I don't know what they talking about, blood on my face. I got blood on the back of my heel from my shoes being tight that I had, size 9s.
So what's interesting is your granddaddy's beat pretty bad.
What you mean beat?
There's a lot of blood. A lot of blood all over that room.
What you mean, a lot of blood in the room?
Just what I said. How many ways can that mean? Can someone mean that?
I don't know, man. It's like you getting sarcastic, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man. About my granddaddy, man. He talking about he got beat. And y'all coming at me like I had something to do with this shit, man. I ain't. You talking about blood on my face? I ain't got no blood on my face.
You did have blood on your face, and you got blood on your feet.
Okay.
And you know what? And you know what else? There's bloody footprints all through the hallway,
man.
Back and forth to your bedroom.
Okay, so man,
back and forth to the bathroom.
One thing I know, so two things I know, certain I ain't did shit. So whatever y'all gonna do, if y'all gonna charge me with something, charge me. If y'all gonna let me go to my grandparents. I love my grandparents to death.
Well, I get that. You love your grandparents to death, which is why I think something bad happened, and I think you made a mistake.
Who made a mistake?
You.
What you mean you think I made a mistake?
Just what I said. If you love your grandparents, then that tells me you didn't do this intentionally.
Intentionally? You think I did this?
Oh, well, I absolutely think you did this.
One thing, so two things, sir. And I ain't this shit to my grandparents.
Then tell me who would. Then tell me why someone would do this to your grandparents.
Other gangs.
Tell me. You keep saying that, but you won't talk about it. But you want me to accept that. And what I've got is I've got your grandmother who's dead, and I've got your grandfather who's dead.
Yeah, well, you saying this?
And there's blood everywhere in the house.
You saying with a lot of emotion, right?
And you've got blood all over you. So you got to understand how that looks from my perspective.
Man, I ain't had no goddamn blood on me, man. And you coming at
me.
You
got blood on you.
Really, I believe this from and it's gonna sound crazy when I say it, and I'm gonna bring this up, which I really don't believe that it is. Should anything come of what you're saying toward me, I was injected with the neuroswarm while I was at Santa Rosa CI illegally. That's FBI technology. And every time I try to speak on what's going on, people try me like I'm crazy. People try me like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't want to talk to you like you're crazy.
Do you know what that is, sir?
I want the truth.
Do you know what that is?
Tell me about that. You just said neuroswarm to me. That's written on the wall in your bedroom.
Man, I wrote that like 4 days ago.
What? They killed my family.
Man, there was so much shit going on in that house. Man, these people breaking in and out the house. There was so much shit going on in that house for days and days and days. Man, I got a neuroswarm legally implanted to me by the government. These people have been trying to kill me for money. These people are doing all type of shit to the house. All type of shit to me. Like, man, that shit crazy. The AI is artificial.
Who's these people?
Hey, the government. The government doing this shit because, man.
Why you? Why is the government targeting
because
you?
I was talking about shit I should have been talking about on the door when I was at Santa Rosa CI. These people have artificial intelligence on my phone.
Okay.
And when I go to talk about certain things, they would just cut the app completely off my phone. The FBI been on my phone the past, what? Since I got out. This time and last. If I get X-ray from microscopic technology in my foot, I can guarantee it'll come back that I got a neuroswarm on my foot.
Tell me more about this neuroswarm.
I ain't trying to talk about no goddamn neuroswarm. You talking about my grandma and my granddaddy dead, and that shit right there was old written 4 days ago.
Okay. Well, the bottom line is your grandma and your granddaddy are still
Okay.
dead, and if you think this had something to do with it, I want to try to figure that out. Because right now, what I've got is I got your grandma and granddaddy dead.
Okay,
that's a fact.
I understand that you got my grandma and granddaddy dead, but I ain't have shit to do with that. You talking about blood on my face.
You have blood on your face.
I said it's my neuroswarm because the neuroswarm on my foot. Hell, y'all wrote that in the wall when I'm hearing all type of weird shit going on.
You just told me you wrote that on the wall 4 days ago. Now you're saying I wrote it on the wall?
No, that's what I just said. That I wrote it. I never said you. Don't.
That's what you just
please
said.
Don't do that, sir.
That's what it sounded like you said. And
I'm
if
not
I
trying
heard
to
you
go back
wrong,
and forth while you trying to argue with me and find out to make it seem like I did something to my grandparents. Man, I ain't do shit to my grandparents. I love my grandparents. And you talking about my granddaddy got beat with something? What the fuck I'm gonna do that for? If anything, I'm gonna beat somebody about my granddaddy, man. I'm not doing no.
I don't know what happened. Tell me more about this neuroswarm.
Man, these people at Santa Rosa I had a problem with, man. I was beefing with the ward down the 11, and these people actually injected with this in my foot. And when I got out, I tried to get X-rays for this. I needed Medicare. I wrote the FBI 3 different, letting them know the situation, my name. I wrote 3 of those. Every time I finish it and hit accept, it just shuts out on me. These people watch and monitor me all day for months at a time. Artificial intelligence can make videos pop on your phone. Like, dude, man, this shit crazy, dog. And when I go to talk about this type of shit, it'll make it seem like something wrong with me. It'll just put me in a mental health dorm. Nobody's actually gonna try to see what I'm talking about. My stepfather knows what's going on. This shit crazy, man.
And I'm not trying to make a scene. That's it. I'm trying to get you to tell me about this.
I'm not worried about that shit. Can you just let me know right now that you'll help me get an X-ray for my foot and what's going on?
So what's in your foot? Tell me about that.
A neuroswarm.
Okay, tell me more about a neuroswarm. I don't know what a neuroswarm
A
is.
neuroswarm reads your mind and allows people to talk to you. And that's sound crazy because if you look it up online, it's actual things, sir.
Okay. Why do they put it in your foot? Why not in your head?
It's something that I guess can hit your nerve and tap straight to some of your brain.
Okay. I mean, you do have nerves in your feet that connect to your brain. I guess I could see that. So what is it you know that would cause somebody to put this?
I don't want to talk about this shit no more, man. You talking my grandma and my granddaddy dead, all I got, man.
But if it's connected.
What you mean connected?
Here's the problem.
It ain't nothing about being connected, man.
Here's the problem.
If I need a lawyer, I need a lawyer. I ain't talking about nothing else. You trying to make it seem like I did something.
So you want a lawyer? Is that what I'm hearing?
You coming at me like I did shit. That's how you trying to shoot at me, man. I did 5 years in prison, right? And I've been to county jail like 3 times.
At what point in this conversation I've not been straight with you? I've told you your grandparents are dead. I've told
And
you came in
I'm
with
glad,
blood.
I'm glad.
And I told you I'm trying to figure out how those two things are connected, if they are connected.
I'm glad that you actually told me what's going on, because they didn't want to tell me all the way from the car to here.
Huh?
Okay, so you let me know what's going on. That shit
Well,
don't cook me. That shit ain't good, man. I don't care nothing because you told me, man, my grandmama and granddaddy dead. You tell my granddaddy got beat.
Yeah. I'm telling you facts.
Yeah, man, I know you telling me fact because you the police, and yeah, I know that's a fact. But man, that shit crazy. If you trying to direct it at me, okay, you want to find out why I
Well,
went.
what happens when it's your granddaddy's blood on your face?
What you mean? What happened? It's not my
They
granddaddy blood on my
just
face. Ain't
walked
no
you
blood on my
downstairs.
face.
There was blood on your face.
Man, if that lady told me the blood on my face, that lady said me up. There's not no blood on my goddamn face, man.
Okay, well, there's photographs of the blood on your face. And when that blood comes out to be your grandpa's, I mean, you understand how that looks.
It ain't gonna look like that. It ain't
What
no,
I'm trying
man,
to
ain't
do
no way that could have.
is what I'm trying to do is get an explanation from you. Because some of the things that you're saying are interesting, and I
Right.
want to know more about them. Because
So
I want to
say-
know how it fits. I'm trying to listen to you. You say nobody ever listens to you. So everybody looks at you like you're crazy. Have I said you're crazy?
No.
What do I keep asking you? I
But
keep
you,
asking
but you
to
keep
explain.
insinuating that I did something to my grandparents. I love my grandparents.
No,
man.
no. What I keep telling you are facts. I keep telling you that
But I said,
your
okay.
grandparents are dead, and I keep telling you that you have blood on you, and that you were the only person who lives in the house, and that's how it looks. I'm just being straight with you.
I wasn't in the house when this shit happened. For one, what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, how do you know when it happened?
What do you mean how I know when it happened? It couldn't happen when I was there, so that's when it happened. I wasn't there when that shit happened. I'm not gonna do no shit like that to my grandparents. You talking about blood on my face? That shit ain't gonna come back. Anything's my grandparents, and it ain't with no blood on my face in the first place.
There was blood on your face, so how did the blood get there? So
And this is why I say because things like this happen due to me having this nervous on my foot, and these people know what's going on because last time I was in here, these officers would fuck on my trades, having me stir trades and all type of shit, and making little jokes about it. Walk past myself doing like this because the shit they put in my motherfucking trades was smelly as fuck, nasty. So I just started eating that shit, man. But this is the type of shit that happens when these people actually have technology that can do this to people, and they don't want these people on the streets to see about what's going on. Man, every time I go do something out, I get threatened. I doing this illegal, man. This shit illegal and fuck they doing. If I get an X-ray, which not how I'm gonna do it when they cool people in the county jail, they just gonna fuck it up and probably make it look like something else. But when you going through with the police, this type of shit they do, man. I did not do anything to my grandparents at all. I told you what time I left. I told you where I went. I'm not talking about that shit no more, man. I'm not talking about that. It's not even a debate for me to go back and forth talking about do something to my grandparents. Hell no. I love them people to death. I'm trying to find out what happened to my grandparents, man.
Me too.
Yeah,
We have that in common.
That's what we need to do, because I damn sure ain't do it. You sitting here accusing me. I love them people, man. I just told you I had problems and had problems with people on the street.
What
That's
problems?
all it could be.
What and why would those people come in and do that to your
Gang
grandparents?
problems. This is the type of shit that goes on.
What gang problems?
I can't. I'm that.
See, that's where we get to every time. You don't want to tell me about it. You want me to accept it, and you want me to believe the things that you're saying, but you don't want to talk about it.
Am I being detained?
You are absolutely being detained.
Okay, how long am I being detained? Am I being charged?
That is a strong possibility right now.
I don't know how.
You got blood on you. You were the only other person that lives in the house. You were not present. Your grandparents are both dead. They have both been murdered violently, and you got blood on you.
Why the fuck I'm finna violate my grandparents, my family? This is my grandmama and granddaddy.
Hey, shit happens between people, man.
Man, I ain't had no goddamn blood on me, man.
Shit happens between
blood on me,
people.
dog.
Like, I get it. Like, I could see a scenario where you're talking about this, and your grandparents. Would your grandparents listen to you about this stuff when you talk about it?
Hell yeah. This is my grandparent.
I understand you, but I'm just wondering if maybe they got tired of listening to it, and they pushed back
Tired
on it.
listening to it.
Just what I said.
One thing about my grandmama and granddaddy, these people love me, I love them. I can come talk to them about anything.
But clearly something happened.
Yeah, clearly something happened. If my grandparents dead, I ain't had nothing to do with it. If that's what y'all trying to insinuate, man, this shit.
I'm not trying to insinuate it. I point blank told you that I think you had something to do with it. And I'm asking you for an explanation of how you didn't. Because again, we're looking at the facts. And I've got blood that I guarantee is going to match your feet from your grandpa's room, where he's at, to your bedroom, to the bathroom, and then out of the house.
And you say it's a guarantee? And so if you guarantee that, and it does come back, that's what it is, which is not, because I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's my granddaddy. That's y'all playing games. Because you have the knowledge that I have.
I'm not playing any games. I'm telling you what I have.
I mean,
and I'm being straight with you. So you keep saying I'm insinuating. No, I'm not insinuating. I'm point blank saying I believe that you killed your grandma and your grandpa.
I ain't killed nobody, man.
Okay.
I ain't care no damn about it. Is y'all gonna let me go? Cause
No, I'm not letting you go.
what you mean not letting me go?
How am I gonna let you go?
Man, I ain't do shit to nobody, man.
It's easy to say that, but the evidence looks a little different.
Man, you crazy as hell, man. So what, I'm being charged with this?
Potentially.
Man, hell no, man.
I will let you know when I make that decision.
Charge me with what?
Murder. 2
Murder?
counts.
Man, you tripping, man. My grandparents?
Yeah. Yeah, your
Out your
grandparents.
mind, man. What's your name, sir?
I'm Martinez.
What's your name, sir?
Little.
Little?
I told you that when I walked in.
Hey, Little, I ain't do shit. It's my grandparent, man. I would not do no shit. This is my family, my blood.
No forced entry into the house.
What does that mean? Man, they got a code. They got a code on the door, and they leave the door unlocked.
Who all knows the code?
Nobody knows the code, but if you leave the door unlocked, doors unlocked. My grandma leaves the door unlocked all the time. I'm not saying that's what happened, but you talking about no forced entry in the house.
It's easy to say that. Problem is, I think something happened. I think something happened yesterday between you guys. I think there's been stuff going on for a little while. I think they're concerned with some of the stuff you're saying.
Man, y'all trying to put this shit on me, man. Y'all got the wrong person, man. Y'all got the wrong person. If you gonna charge me, which I know you probably ain't, because I definitely didn't have shit to do with it. Or if you gonna let me go, man. But man, you talking about blood on my face.
Yeah, there's blood on your face. What size shoe do you wear?
I wore a size 9.
The other thing too, you're talking about all this stuff being on your phone, people messing with your phone. I can actually look in your phone and figure that out. If that happened.
You not gonna tell the truth. You know that you probably know people in the FBI.
Oh,
you with these people, man.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of people in the FBI, so we ain't got to worry about that. We got that in common. FBI's a little weird. They do stuff a little strange.
Man, this shit crazy, man. I definitely had nothing to do with none of this shit at all, man. I'm talking about in the way y'all trying to make it seem like I know I ain't had no blood on my cheek. You say pictures, you got pictures of me having blood on my cheek?
Yeah.
No, that's a lie.
Well, the blood's there, so give me an explanation for how the blood gets there if it's not Grandpa's blood.
It ain't gonna be my granddaddy blood. I got a cut on the back of my hip from one of them tight ass shoes that my skin could peel back on. You see that bit?
Yeah, oh, I see it. I see. Yeah, you're right. You got a blister, but that's not going to get blood on your face, and that's not bleeding. But what I can tell you is there's dry blood on the bottom of your feet. I can see it.
What kind of blood on the bottom of my feet?
There's dry blood on the bottom of your feet. Put your foot up on your leg.
I'm not doing none of that, man, because I don't know what type of games you
I'm not playing a game. I'm just going to show you. All I'm going to do is point. Now I know you don't believe that I can sit in this room and make blood appear on your feet just by pointing at them. I know you're not going to say that.
You can swallow what you want, but I'll walk around barefoot. Yesterday I ain't had no socks.
Okay. Let me see your feet.
I'm not doing that, man.
Put your feet up
You're not
here.
going to make it look like no type of well me in this room.
I'm not trying to make
while
anything.
I'm on camera.
I'm not trying to make anything.
That camera recording, right?
Yeah. So,
okay,
so then I can't do anything, can I? How am I going to do? All I'm asking is look at your feet. That's all I'm asking. Because when you just put your foot up there, I can see there's dry blood on it. All I'm going to do is point to you and show you what I'm talking about. You know what else I see? I see blood right there on your pants. Right there. And maybe that's blood.
Man,
maybe
that's not
blood.
blood, man. Look here, man.
That's not. All right.
Chip. Come on, man. That's what I be talking about. Y'all be playing games,
Great.
man.
I'm not playing a game.
Blood. You always talking about blood. Swab it. I ain't do shit. Swab it. It ain't gonna come back. My granddaddy, she just talking about blood. I mean, I don't got time to play, man. Cause you talking about my granddaddy and my grandma been killed.
Yeah.
And just like you say that blood, huh?
Just lift your foot.
Lift your foot up.
I'm not doing none of that shit, man. I'm not doing none of that, man.
Yeah.
Because you know there's blood on the bottom.
You know there's blood on the bottom of your feet.
Okay, well
you know that because you walked around in the damn house with it. You know there's blood on the bottom of your feet, and all we're doing right now is playing games. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of it and figure out what happened to your grandparents.
What's also interesting, Jordan, is when we told you that we found your parents or grandparents dead, you said you found them dead in the house. We didn't ever tell you where we found them.
They not gonna be nowhere else.
How do you know that?
That's not expect. I left.
If you weren't there, where were you going?
I left that sit. They don't go out and drive after 6. My grandma, my granddaddy, old as hell. I know my grandparents, man. They gonna be at the house watching wrestlers and cooking. And look how fast you ready to jump up and smile. Cause you acting like I did it to these people. Swab, you gonna swab?
You did do it to these people.
You got
these people. That's
you got your
grandparents.
granddaddy's blood underneath your foot.
all over the house.
Is that what you say?
Yeah, that's what I say.
And that's a fact.
And you left bloody pants in your room.
And what up? So you making all this shit up?
Okay, I'm making all of it up.
My grandparents?
Yeah, your grandparents.
Why would I do that to my grandparents?
Because I think they got tired of listening to you, and I think that pissed you off because they got tired of listening to you.
I'm not finna
Your grandma's already tried to get you Baker acted. She's already tried.
If all this then came from my uncle, we don't get along, man, that's bullshit, man. My grandmama done raised me up, and my grandpa raised me up.
And I think they'd had enough of you. I think they had enough of you pulling your crap.
That's not true.
And I think that you guys got into an argument about it.
You just keep thinking it. You just keep thinking here and there, talking about you can swab.
Well, what I'm gonna tell you is, the way that your granddaddy was beat, that's somebody that knows him.
How the fuck could somebody be beat? How the fuck if somebody got a problem?
Because a gangbanger that comes in there,
how was he beat?
Ain't gonna take
how
the
was my
time.
granddaddy beat?
Ain't gonna take the time to sit there and pound somebody to spray blood all over the room.
Hey, did my granddad like that? You come to me like I did it, man. You got me fucked up, man. You might as well just gonna do what you gonna do. Charge me.
Flip your hand over.
That's gonna beat. That's my blood. I guarantee that come back my blood. I'm sitting here rapping in my room, beating on the table with a spoon. That's gonna come back my blood.
Okay. All I asked you is how it got there. That's all I asked you.
Beating on the table with a spoon, I broke the spoon.
Okay.
Got a glass spoon, that's gonna come back my blood.
A glass spoon. I've never seen a glass spoon.
It was a glass spoon I was using to eat my Reese's Peanuts, Jeffy peanut butter. Facts. And it was about this long. And the spoon was about the size of my thumb.
Where was that you were eating it?
And you talking about?
I'm not talking about anything. I didn't even see that. You pointed that out.
From the spoon, yeah.
Okay.
And get what that is, my blood.
When was that?
Probably about like 4 days ago.
Okay.
If it was blood, which I know it wasn't my blood, like bro, that shit not gonna come back. I did nothing to my family, man. You ain't gonna make it seem like I did it. When that shit come back, my blood, which it wasn't no blood on my face, cause I'm walking around sweating hard as fuck all day, walking home. Call to ask my daddy. He called my grandmama to come pick me up, trying to see where she is. Like, come on, man. And you saying at 24?
That's convenient.
At 24 years old, these only people I had.
Yeah, but
I did something to
but we do stupid shit when we're angry.
I'm not doing no shit like that. That's not stupid shit.
And that's the thing.
That's not stupid shit.
That's the thing.
That's not stupid shit.
There's nothing but pure anger. Pure anger. And what happened to your granddad?
That crazy fuck, man.
You know what I find even more interesting though? You talk about how you love these people. You talk about how they're all that you had. But when I told you they were dead, your reaction was nothing.
You lying, bro.
No, I'm not.
You can run that camera back, man.
I sure can.
One thing so, two things so I wouldn't give a fuck how you feel about how I feel about my grandparents, man. At all. Like, I know I love my grandparents.
Oh, I think you did. I have no doubt you love your grandparents. But I think that
bro, I'm not gonna get mad.
I think they pushed you to a point.
I'm a 24-year-old grown man. I'm not gonna get mad. And do whatever it is.
Then who would?
How the fuck I'm supposed to? I'm beefing with a lot of people. My daddy knows that. They knew that.
Nobody you're beefing with would have gone in and done.
And how you know that? How the fuck would you know
because
that?
Nobody.
Do you know the whole Pensacola, Florida?
Because I know nobody's gonna take the time to do something like that.
What the fuck? You
they gonna shoot him. They gonna shoot him. It's simple and over and done with.
What did they do?
I've already told you.
What did they do? Cause you making this, you talking about blood sprayed over here and take the time like they meticulously. What the fuck they do to my grandparents? I want you to describe it to me what they did to my grandparents.
Your granddad was beat to shit. He is not even recognizable in the face right now. There is blood all over his bedroom. There is blood sprayed up the wall. There is blood sprayed across the floor.
Oh, dog.
There is blood all over him. Now, Grandma, she wasn't beat. But you already know that.
You got me fucked up, man. Telling what I already know, man. I ain't got time for these tactics that y'all be on, man. Fuck that, man. If you gonna charge me, whatever it is that you trying to make it seem like I did, Yeah, you can sit back there and laugh, man. I know I ain't did shit.
Yeah, that's what I'd say too.
I know you cared more about your grandma than you did your granddaddy.
That's why you didn't beat her up.
What the fuck type of sick shit that is, man? Man, I love
What?
these, man, these my
You loved her.
grandparents.
You loved her. She took care of you. She found your rooms, didn't she? She paid for
I
rooms where you
just, listen,
stayed.
man, I just said one thing about my grandma finding rooms. You just want to bring that up to try. You don't know me and my grandma and my granddad
I know
relationship,
she
man.
loved you.
You just throwing all type of shit.
Oh, I
You trying to make
guarantee.
it seem like, man, I would not do no shit like that to these people, man.
Well, and
I don't
that's,
want to keep going back and forth
and
about
that's,
nothing,
that's
man.
what's fascinating to me is like you weren't like it was like what happened to your granddaddy was savage, like straight up.
I would not do no shit
but,
like that.
But
First off, period, I'm not
grandma,
doing.
that was gentle.
Man, what the fuck, man? Listen, what the fuck they did to my grandma?
You know what they did because
Hey,
you
man,
did it.
I ain't got time to play no more. The only time I have my grandma, we just gonna cut it off right there.
See, because you do care about her.
You don't.
Hey, yeah, I care about my grandma. We finna cut it off right there. Whatever, man.
What
Listen.
about your granddaddy?
Hey, I care about my granddaddy too, but he don't want to. He told me what happened.
You
to my
made me
granddaddy.
tell you. You told me.
What you mean I made? What the
You,
fuck?
you said you tell me what happened to my grandpa.
Hell yeah,
you
you
tell me what it looks like. So don't sit there and go, I did it. You made me do it. You
just
told me
completely
to do
switched
it.
up. That's not even what we were talking about. You just completely switched up.
We
the
can
flow.
replay the tape. It's okay.
Replay the tape, man. I ain't did shit. So what makes you feel like I did something? What makes you feel like you can charge me with something today?
You're covered in blood. You live in the house. The bloody footprints lead to your room.
You got blood underneath your feet.
There's blood on your feet. There's blood on your face.
There's not blood on my feet.
Then what is it?
Blood on my face. Had that came from this.
Answer the question.
No.
What's on your feet?
What's on your feet?
What the fuck you mean? What's on my foot? Dirt, black.
That's not dirt.
Black, man. That's
Oh,
black.
that's black. But all this?
Man, that's not blood, man.
Okay.
That's not, sir, that look like blood. That's black
Yep,
as
sure
fuck.
does.
Man, this shit come off and do like this.
Mm-hmm.
Look, get your little piece of paper. This is dirt. Man, this is dirt. That's not blood. You looking at it. Stop doing that for that camera because you know that camera can't see that. That is straight black soot from me walking in the mud like I just told you. Can you get your paper? I don't want you playing games on that camera. That is definitely not blood. And he can see that. What color is that?
Tell one.
What? Black from walking in the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, there is black on there too.
Black from walking in the
There's
dirt.
more than just black on there. It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's all
Stop
good.
begging.
It's all good.
Man, it is. Y'all crazy in here, man.
So you. So
What
you
the
walk
fuck
in
going
dirt, but you
on,
have
man?
slides on.
But this is why I say, this
what-
guy been targeting me.
But what I love to hear about that is now all of a sudden the blood on your face came from this off the corner of your lip. When you've been telling me the whole time there wasn't blood on your face. Now there's blood on your face that came from the corner of your lip.
Man, fuck all that. How you trying to make it seem like?
No, I'm not trying to make it seem like shit.
Because you saying you got a picture of the blood.
I do.
Okay, so if you saying you got a picture of the blood, which I really don't believe. Okay, you said you got a picture. I've been picking at this shit all goddamn day, but the swab won't tell me.
Now all of a sudden you've been picking at your lips. You got anything for now? I'm kind of done with
Man,
this.
I ain't got time for these old Family Guy ass games y'all playing, man. About my grandma, my granddaddy, man, I love them, man. You talking about blood on the bottom of my foot.
Well, you
You
love
talking
them,
about- you
but
talking about-
killed them.
What? Man, you got me fucked up, man. I ain't
What's
killed
weird
nobody.
is that you got fucked up toes, so they're gonna match exactly the footprints.
Yeah.
You don't have pretty feet, bro.
You don't.
I can tell you that.
The funny thing was when I was out there looking at the blood in the hallway, I'm like, that's some ugly damn feet.
See them two toes?
What the
Toe
fuck
number
made you
three,
say some
number
old sick ass shit like that? Somebody did something to my grandparents.
You, not
talking about
somebody.
some ugly ass
Stop
man.
saying
Stop playing
somebody.
my, me and
It's
my
you.
grandparents like that, man. Stop playing with my grandparents. Talking about old ugly. Hey, you talking about a murder scene? You shouldn't be thinking about those shit.
Yeah,
like that.
it's those
like-
two goofy toes you
Yeah.
have right there.
Number 3, number 4.
Man, what the fuck you mean? That's black.
No, when they're like this together, almost fucking crossing, that's exactly what the matches of the footprints in the blood.
Man, I ain't with that shit you talking about, man. If you
Sure
talking about
enough.
like that, go and get a footprint then. I definitely ain't did shit. You
Well,
talking about blood.
We're going to.
You just was saying no blood on
Hey,
my foot.
hey, we good. We're gonna swab it. It's okay.
That's why I don't even
It is all good.
show me your foot. Show me your foot.
It
I'm
is-
saying no.
It is all good.
You just knew I had blood on the bottom of my foot.
So you saying you have blood on the bottom of your foot?
I said you just knew. That's what you. Oh yeah, like I just know you got blood on the bottom of your foot.
I do
What?
know because there's no way you could have gotten all that blood off.
What? What the fuck you mean? I couldn't. Man, I ain't got time to be going back and forth, man. If you gonna talk me, talk me. I know I definitely ain't did shit. I know I definitely did not do anything.
Okay, let me ask you a question then.
What's up?
Let me ask you a question. Let's say hypothetically you didn't do this. Let's say you didn't do it. Okay.
I'm gonna leave that right here because the camera watching. You talking about the blood about my foot.
Let's say that's fine. Leave
really,
it
like, man, I'm really talking about my granddad. Like, all this extra shit, man. That y'all talking about. Or trying to make it seem like that little game that y'all playing.
Leave your foot up there. I don't care. I'm just asking you a question. Let's say you didn't do this. Okay? Let's say you didn't do this. What should happen to the person that did?
I want their head dead. What the fuck you mean what should happen to the person that did? I want their head dead.
Just what I said.
Man, I want their head dead.
So you...
One thing I know for sure, two things I know for certain, right? And can I say this real quick? Officers at Southern Roller CI Cactus, the warden, know about the neurosome on my foot. This is illegal FBI technology. When I try to tell people about what's going on, they ain't gonna believe it. My dad knows what's going on.
I've been trying to get you to tell me what's going on.
My stepfather knows it's actually going on. When I came in the Scambia County Jail last time, officers were given this device to utilize against me. These people.
What does it do?
It reads your mind. Look it up, neurosome.
Okay, it reads your mind, and then how they use it against you. Just because it reads your mind, what are you thinking about?
These people can talk to you and all. These people can, it's like transmitting back and forth. And when I say this to people, like regular people in society, people who have never heard about it, I have to sit down and explain and have them look it up.
I keep trying to get you to explain it. I don't want to look it up. I want you to explain it to me.
I just told you. But then I people, oh, he hearing voices in his head. No, hell no, it's nothing like that.
So you're not hearing voices in your head?
See how you try to flip it around?
No, I'm asking you the question because you tell me it's a neuroswarm and it reads your mind and it transmits information back and forth.
No, so I'm not hearing voices in my head. I think what you should do is get on Google and educate yourself, because you want me to educate you in a way I'm not going to educate you.
That's right. I want you to educate me because why do I care what Google thinks?
Really, to be honest,
why do I care what Google's
while I'm in this county jail, while I'm in this county jail, I'm going to say in this video, what time is it, sir?
It is 5:10.
At 5:10, I'm gonna say it on this video. If y'all charge me, which I really don't believe that you are, because you talking about blood on the bottom of my foot. Y'all really just trying some shit. This shit black as hell. But anyway, can I say something real quick? I'm trying to say this on video while if you decide to do anything with me. Man, I need to get this shit seen about that's in my foot. I need an X-ray, and if they can't do anything with X-ray as far as like microscopic technology, I need to go see how I'm getting that done. Every time I try to talk to FBI agent about what's in my foot, they deny my request. They know what's going on. Officers, LT, sergeants in this county jail know what's going on.
But why you? That's what I'm asking.
Because I knew shit. I knew shit that I had no idea.
Then tell me what you knew
about the government. I'm not finna do that. It's dumb as fuck. Why would I do that? And the last time I did that, they put a illegal device in my foot.
Because you want me to believe you.
I don't give a fuck if you believe. I'm saying it for the camera. I know it's in my foot. I got people in this county jail right now that know it's in my foot. I got a homeboy that worked at Santa Rosa Side that saw it while they were doing it to me in my cell.
That's what I'm asking. Why you? What is it you know?
I'm not finna speak.
How did you? Okay, don't tell me what you know. How did you find out? Where did you find out? What it is you know that they
when they hit me with it in my foot. That's when I found out. And then
but you're missing what I'm asking you. Why would
wrong shit, man?
Why would they put it in your foot?
You talking about my grandmama, my granddaddy did.
Well, you already told me you don't want to talk about that.
Well, one thing so and two things for certain, which I know how y'all get down. You know what I'm saying? And really, I'm looking at the camera and hearing what I'm saying. I should have even went back and forth with you about this shit this long, because I didn't do shit. I love these people. You come to me like I did. I'm trying to find out who the fuck did. I want their ass dead. The fuck you did this? Fuck those shit to my grandparents for, man.
So you think it's wrong what happened to your grandparents?
Don't ask me no question like that, because you know I think it's wrong. I'm not with none of that little trick shit you're trying to do. Hell yeah, it's wrong. That shit beyond wrong.
What's the fucking trick?
How you making it sound?
How much more direct could that question be? Do you think what happened to them is wrong? That's all I'm asking.
That shit fucked up. That shit beyond wrong. That shit fucked up, man. You sitting here trying to make it seem like what I man fuck no, man. You talking about blood on the bottom of my foot. It is the little things y'all to do. That. But this is scrape mud on the bottom. I told y'all walking barefoot. Your officer came and grabbed me.
You told me that you people just fuck with you and mess with you. I've just been honest with you. Is all I've done. All I've told you is what I think.
Don't talk about that anymore.
We can talk about that all you want.
You said it was blood.
I 100% believe there's blood on your feet.
Where? What color is all this? Dirt. I can take the shit you was saying right here and crumble it up like this into a ball.
Okay, good for you.
Blood doesn't do that. I can put it on that yellow piece of paper.
Okay, good for you.
This is dirt, man.
All I'm telling you is what I think. You're telling me what you think. What we have is a difference of opinion.
And it's crazy how you just did that, sir. You might have just coughed. Because last time I was in the county jail and when I was in Santa Rosa CI, man, these people putting poison in my food. These people have BC put my food. I got a real problem with the government. These people hate me.
Okay.
And that's their little
Lots-
signal.
lots of people
And
are
that's their
probably
little signal. And that's their little signal when they walk past my cell there. Cause that's what I'm eating. Makes me do. I'm not talking about the sick type of way. Every time I eat a tray, it fucks me up.
Well, you ain't got a tray, so his coughing has nothing to do with the tray or anything.
Man, everybody in this kind of jail knows what's going on with me, man.
We're not in the county jail, and I don't work at the county jail.
Okay, I understand. I didn't know that. Okay, I'll take that in consideration. But at the same time, man,
I'm just trying to find out. You talking about all this stuff.
Right. But what I'm saying
And
is,
you keep saying nobody's listening to you, but I keep trying to give you an opportunity to talk about it, and you don't want to talk about
you
it.
just want to talk and spin shit around that circle. I'll keep going back. Man, what the fuck you talking about? My grandparents did, bro.
Are
That's all
those
I
your
had.
grandma's slides?
What?
Are those your grandma's slides?
Man, hell no, I eat my slides. She got cold and got them.
Did you say you wear a size 9, but your foot not even?
Yeah, I
fitting
told her
in
to get a
that
size. I told her to get a size 9. Cause I want a size 9.5 in prison.
How come your prison shoes are 11s?
Not prison shoes.
Yeah, they're
those
sitting
are
there.
slides- those are slides I got
They're
from camp.
sitting there right in the door, or the county. They might be county jail. You're
Those-
right.
Yeah, those are kind of jail slides. This is the one they just gave me. You don't get to pick. They just gave them to me.
I mean, I book people in
Camp
jail.
five-
They
camp-
normally ask you what
Camp
size your feet
Camp
are.
5 had those slides as well. You know what I'm saying? But they just gave me those slides.
Well, that's okay. We can put a ruler on it and find out. That's not a problem.
A ruler? What the fuck you putting a ruler on those slides? These are
A
those.
ruler on your feet. Then we know what size your feet are. You know the sizes correspond to measurements, right?
Yeah.
Then it ends the argument.
We'll go if you want to check some shit. Go. You say you finna check my phone?
Yeah, I
Or
can
do-
check.
or do
Yeah,
you- or
I
do you
absolutely
need-
can check your
Or
phone.
do you need permission for me to check my phone?
Oh, I'm gonna get a warrant to check your phone. The only
Okay, well, check
question.
my phone. Go look at my text message where I told my grandma to get a size 9. I don't be
Great.
talking
Do you want to give me the passcode to your phone? It makes it easier for me to get into
about-
it.
Fuck no, I don't want you going in my phone and shit on there.
All
I
right.
just
Well, that's fine. I got a
You
warrant
laughing.
for it. So.
You
I'm
laughing.
laughing because you're not helping yourself.
Because
out.
you say things like check
say,
my phone, and
check
you're like,
my
I
phone.
don't want you in my phone. You just told me to check your phone.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah, I'm just gonna put it.
100%. Ask me a question.
I'm just gonna put it like this. But, you know, I've been recording. I really been going. You spin a certain circle how y'all supposed to do, but for one, you came in and told my grandma and granddaddy was dead in a fucked up ass way. Man, you trying to make it seem off the little shit that you might have heard or that you can feel off whatever you feeling off my vibe now. Oh, you and your grandma and granddaddy weren't getting. No, we getting along great. And you making it seem like I did this fucked up ass shit to my grandma and them.
I'm not making it seem like. I'm not making anything seem like. The facts that exist make it seem like.
What facts? What facts?
Jesus.
Okay, you said bloody footprint in the house.
No, that's not all I've said. The blood on your face. I'm not doing this again. We're
No,
just,
now you don't want to talk
we're
about it.
going-
Because it's
we're
not
going
blood about
circles.
my foot. That's fucking dirt.
Blood on your feet, blood on your face, your footprints all over the house with your screwed up toes in the blood. You live there, you're not there when this happens miraculously. There's no forced entry into the house. Everything that happened to your grandma and grandpa, personal. No gangbanger did that. Now, that we've gone through all that again, the only thing I have done is be honest with you.
I'm sitting here looking at you crazy, man. You can understand some of the shit that was going. I ain't gonna lie, man. If you could understand some of the shit that was going on in that house.
Help me understand. That's all I keep asking you for, is to help me understand. Help me understand. I have given you nothing but
I
an
got a problem
opportunity
with
to
gang
listen
members. I
to
got a real problem with motherfucking gang members. I got a phone call. It should be in the system about this same shit. People running in the house. So
Tell me more about that.
it's in the system. I don't like talking to you because you just spin shit around in circles and piss me off when you talk shit about my grandma and my granddad and what it is you trying to insinuate that I did about my family. I'm not finna get into all that. Go check the document.
Here's the deal. What you keep saying that I'm insinuating and spinning, I'm not insinuating and spinning anything. I've been nothing but honest with you. I've told you exactly what I've seen. I've told you exactly what I've saw because I'm trying not to fuck with you. I'm trying to tell you the truth. Okay? And I keep giving you an opportunity to explain things and explain all this stuff that you want to throw out but never want to explain.
One, I don't want to fucking talk to you because you said a whole lot of disrespectful ass shit in the way that I didn't like it about my grandmother and grandfather. You trying to make it twist to seem like it's just certain shit involved me that I ain't
You,
have
you
nothing to do
keep
with.
saying I'm twisting it. All I've done is recite facts to you. That is all I have done. I haven't twisted anything.
Okay, you say it was blood on the.
You disagree with me. That's fine. I've already acknowledged
what
that.
I'm saying is this, sir, just from a realistic mindset, and you know these things that you're saying, right? And it's just not adding up. Okay, you say blood on the floor. This is not blood on my foot. In the same spot that you said was blood, I can take and do like this and make a little ball out of that dirt and put on a yellow piece of paper for that camera.
That's good for you.
You don't see anything red on the bottom of my foot. Then you saying, okay, I had something on my face, which they gonna swallow it, ain't gonna come back my granddaddy shit. That's for sure. That's for sure. So, one thing.
How can you dispel the fucked up toes, though?
What do you mean?
Your toes.
The bloody footprints. Your bloody, which you know this, your bloody footprints are all over.
Yeah, your toes, the way they're all jacked up when you step. It's the same messed up foot.
All over. We literally have a blood trail that goes.
What? One thing for sure, two things for certain, dog. This some old fucked up.
Yeah, it's easy to say. It's easy to say it's fucked. It's easy to say it's fucked up. It's easy to say that.
Man, who does
it benefits you to say it's fucked up.
It doesn't benefit me a fuck thing to say, man, that fuck, that's my grandmama, my granddad, fuck you mean, that's how I feel. Come on, man, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth while y'all trying to make it seem like I gotta do something to these people, man.
You leave in such a hurry, you don't even get your own shoes, you get your grandma's shoes.
My grandmama's shoes, you say you can go on my phone, you'll see the text message.
Okay, cool.
You didn't give us a passcode.
You can give me the passcode to your phone so I can go into your phone?
What?
You keep saying, go look in my phone, go look in my phone. Okay, cool, give me the passcode, I'll go look in it.
I'm not giving no police. When you go in there, damn sure ain't gonna be nothing, you know what I'm saying? But when you see that, that's actually what it was, which is what it's gonna say. Size 9, what size shoe? Air Force One. Nike slides. Size 9. I'm used to a prison size. I wore a 9.5 or a 10. So I'm thinking the same type of thing from when I got out and they were just too small. What the fuck? Are you trying to make it seem like my grandma doesn't wear Nike? Shit crazy, man. But y'all know me and my grandma, man. Y'all just gonna make it seem like y'all gonna make a look for that camera. I ain't did shit.
Well, okay.
You see her trying to get me?
I tell you
I wasn't in there. That's crazy. You trying to make it seem like I did shit. Why you ain't gonna try to get the person who really did it?
What do you... I would love to get the person who really did it. But like I've already shared with you, I believe that that's you right now. And until I have information to the contrary, that's kind of where we're at. And that's me being real with you. But let's do this. Let's quit this bullcrap for a second. You keep saying you love your grandma. Tell me what you love about your grandma. Tell me about her. I don't know your grandma.
Man, that's my what you mean? That's my family, man. She raised me up all my life. I'm not gonna brother for one.
Well, what does she do to piss you off?
What the fuck type of question is that?
Every family.
Why would you ask me some shit like that?
The people you love always make you mad.
Why would you ask me some shit like that?
It
Y'all
could
not
be
my
as simple as,
homeboy.
hey, you know what?
Y'all not my homeboy.
I want money for some more.
Man, you not my homeboy. You not my friend.
I ain't
You somebody.
giving you no money.
You somebody here trying to figure out what's going on. So if I can answer you some questions and to figure out what happened to my grandparents, I'll do that. But you trying to ask us about my relationship? It was great. It was great.
Tell me. All I've asked you is tell me about your grandma. Tell me about your grandma.
She was a nice lady in the world.
I don't know anything about your grandma. The first time I ever saw your grandma was today. And obviously she's not in a position to talk to me. So the next person that can tell me about her is you. So tell me about her.
Man, you ain't my friend, bro. She was nice. She was loving. She was always there for me. And that's just what I'm gonna say, because you're not my friend. And you really don't give a fuck about my grandmama.
Oh, I do. I very much care about your grandma. And I very much care about your granddad.
Okay, so then go get the
And I think what happened to them was absolutely horrible.
I do too.
And all I'm trying to do is get to the bottom of it.
Now what you need to do, instead of sitting at that bitch trying to accuse me, talking about I got blood on my foot when it's fucking mud.
Why are you still stuck on that?
Because that shit fucking crazy, the way you trying to make a scene on camera. Oh, you got blood on your foot, show me that. And
hold on. Dear camera, we disagree about there being blood on his foot.
Is that an HD camera?
I think it's blood on his foot. He thinks it's not. We'll wait for the scientific test. Are you happy now? Can we move on?
That's about the size of it.
Can we move on, please?
Well, I'm done, man. Cause you just going around in circles saying stupid shit. I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on, man.
How is asking you about your grandma's stupid shit? Tell me that.
Because not asking about my grandma, you keep coming. So why? So what do you and your grandma and granddaddy argue about? What made your grandma? Bro, what type of motherfucking question is that?
What was the last question I asked you? Tell me about your grandma. What do you like about your grandma?
And I told you 3 things I like about my grandma. I don't want to sit here like you was my therapist and my homeboy and go over these types of things with you like.
But it's important for us in a homicide investigation to understand our victims. It helps us understand our victims. And I don't know your grandma.
She was sweet, she'll help anybody like. Man, that shit crazy, dog. She don't deserve that, man.
She a church-going lady, or
she didn't go to church.
What kind of hobbies does she have?
She like to paint.
What kind of things does she paint?
Like blue dolls and like just random things like flowers and like little designs and stuff like that, man. I wouldn't do no shit like this to my grandma, man. You seen me trying to twist up and make a scene like this, man. Fuck no, man. You talking about my granddaddy got beat bad, man. I wouldn't do no shit like that. Dog.
Again, fact. I'm telling you fact. But the question I asked you was different. So, you said your grandma liked to paint. Did she anything on the wall at the house, or
what?
Did she like any of the stuff she painted? Was it like hanging up in the house?
I think so.
It's not a trick question. I'm just curious.
Like, why you asking me crazy ass questions, dog? Like, you keep trying to like make it seem like.
What the hell's crazy about it? What's crazy about me asking you about your grandma? Tell me what's crazy about that.
I just can't believe this shit happened, man.
Well, that's the one thing that we can't do anything about, because it did happen.
I said, so what do you say to me? What's going on? Because you done turned in like from me first sitting down trying to help you figure out some shit, and now you turning like flipping this shit around on me, man. So what, did you detain me or you charge me? You let me go?
I've already told you that you were detained.
I definitely had nothing to do with this, man. Definitely not.
You want to talk? Just so you don't think I'm fucking with you. That's what I'm talking about toes. That looks like your toes. Your second and third toe do that goofy thing. That's right there in that photo.
Look at my motherfucking foot on the what's it about?
Okay. Once again, I'm trying to be straight. I'm trying to be straight up. How many times have I told you where the blood trail was? It's in your grandparents' house.
You know what I'm talking about? That right there. You told me I got the right to ask you about my grandparents getting murdered. You're talking about how many times did you tell me?
That right there is between your grandparents' bedroom and your bedroom. That set, I believe, was heading down the hallway back toward the door, the front door.
So what the fuck happened in my bedroom?
I don't know, there's bloody footprints all over it.
Man, I definitely got nothing to do with this shit, man. So whatever.
Well, what would someone want in your bedroom? Why after killing your grandpa would they go to your bedroom? What was in there that they'd want?
I don't know.
What's in your bedroom? What do you keep in there? What would somebody want so badly?
I don't know, certain things like electronics or whatever it is they feel like whatever it is they feel like I might have enough.
So tell me what electronics you have.
I'm not doing all that, man. For what? I got a TV, a small little TV. I got a big TV like this, and really your sign scratch your head.
Your TV's still there.
Huh?
Your TV's still there.
Okay, so what?
Okay,
I'm trying
to find out what else was taken. What else was taken?
Man, that's what I'm saying.
Or what else could have been taken? Why would they go to your room?
I had jewelry.
Okay, what kind of jewelry?
I had a gold necklace and a cross. I had a medallion that said my mama's name on it.
What's your mom's name?
Michaela.
Okay.
I had some little things that my grandma gave me, like little dog tags that said like little quotes on them.
Okay.
I had clothes. I had black Air Masses. I had the well, I got slides on right now. I really didn't have that many pairs of shoes when I was just getting out of prison, but man, this shit wild, man.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
Probably like 3. No, 4. 4 on. Cause my grandma went and got me one. Day before this shit happened. And that's what I'm saying, man. You sitting here, these my grandparents, man.
Yeah.
And it's like it done turned from me being shocked with buddies that I ain't felt shit. How you gonna tell me I ain't feel nothing and you going on and let me know what happened? You tell my granddaddy getting beat. Yeah, I feel something like that. I don't supposed to. That's my granddad I love him. I definitely ain't had nothing. And this what it done boiled down to. I definitely didn't have nothing to do with that shit. This my family member. And it done turned from me like, okay, this what's going on. How do I take this? So okay, I'm gonna try to help you figure out who did it. And now you done turn this bitch and put this on me, okay. You say blood footprints in there, I'm gonna tell you like this, you gonna find out. But on the bottom of my foot is straight mud from me walking around.
Okay, so go ahead.
We're talking about your fucked up toes. You saw the footprints in the blood.
My toes don't
Those
do that. And if my toes do some shit like that there, which I don't believe that they do.
Look at your own foot. You see them. They cross. Number 3, number 4. Look like one big one right there.
Those, how they kind of smush together? Because that one looks a lot chubbier than the rest. I don't know how to explain it.
One thing I can tell you, so.
And that looks exactly like that.
I really put it there and be like this.
I really feel like a dumbass.
And that's the other thing. And see, you got.
I really feel like a dumbass for even just looking at my foot just now.
Why?
When I know them not my guy. Because I know them not my goddamn footprint.
So let me get this straight. So, under your theory, some gang banger or whatever that's got some beef with you comes in there, takes his shoes off, kills your grandparents, violently, intimately, personally, then traipses around barefoot in the house.
What the fuck you mean intimately?
Up close and personal is what I mean by intimately.
Nah, dog. I don't even possess them type of carriers. Send me there.
And then walk back and forth around the house barefoot.
I'm gonna just say this.
And then they put their shoes back on and
just
leave.
say this, and then I'm done talking about this shit, man. Cause I know I ain't did shit. Really, what I'm saying right now is 2 things. You talking about you gonna detain me? You said blood on the bottom of my footprints. That's mud. If we can get somebody else in here right now to get a personal opinion, I would like to do that for the camera. Okay, that's one thing. You say with blood on my face, I don't believe that. But should in the fact, which I really highly doubt, but I'm gonna just say should because that's what you said out your mouth. This is that right here, what you said when he popped, which I did pop. And this shit right here I've been picking at. And it been bleeding. I can take it out right now and bleed again. You laughing, what's funny about that?
Because you're trying to justify
I'm not trying to
everything
justify.
that we found, but you still can't say that that's not your foot in the blood.
What the fuck? I just told you that's not my foot in the blood. See, that type of shit I'm talking about. I ain't got time for the game, man. You can go bust around, dog.
So
all
if you had a name underneath your foot, a birthmark just uniquely to you, and we showed you the same footprint with that unique birthmark,
I ain't got no problem.
you'd be like, that ain't my foot?
I ain't got no problem taking no, whatever it's called, man. Or I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that. The reason I had a problem when they first came up to me just now trying to swab me was because they didn't tell me what was going on. All these people around here, she got on the fucking crime scene
So
shirt.
if we swab your hair and all that, that's not going to have any blood in it either, right?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Fuck no, man.
Because you haven't showered today.
No.
Okay.
And one thing I can say for certain, 2 things I can say for certain, I've been targeted by the government for months. This is why this shit going on. I feel like y'all know what's going on, man, with my motherfucking grandparents. Because my grandparents, the only one that really pushed about what was going on with the government and that neuroswarm on my foot, as far and with my stepfather. The government is denying. I sent the FBI a complaint and put Donald Trump name in that bitch. Joe Biden name in there. This is how serious that this shit is. I want these people to understand what's going on. Man, why not I'm in this kind of jail? If you put me in the kind of jail, because that's what it seemed like you insinuating that I had something to do with it, and you talking about I'm detained.
I'm sorry. Just be clear, I'm not insinuating. You keep saying I'm insinuating. That means that I'm like being subtle about it.
So are you going to detain me?
I have directly told you that I believe, and all the reasons that I believe, that you're responsible for the death
are
of
you
your
detaining me?
grandparents. Yes.
What the fuck did that
Which
mean?
I have said I don't know how many times.
How long am I gonna be detained for?
Until I can finish all the paperwork.
To charge me?
That is correct.
Okay, I want to say this on camera. This is the most important thing that I said. What time is it?
It's 5:33.
At 5:33, my name is Jordan King. My prison on DC number B389. I'm being retaliated against under color of state law and by county jail workers and detectives in Escambia County. These people have set something up. I believe this is what's going on. I believe these people have set something up with my grandparents and done with that, whatever it is they've done to cover up what I have beef, knowledge, and problems that I have going on with the government. And now they've got my grandparents out the way and are trying to, whatever it is they're trying to do, sabotage me or make it seem like I did this. I don't know how the fuck y'all trying to make it seem like I did shit. Or saying I did shit, but whatever it is that y'all are saying, I know it's gonna come back, not me, and y'all gonna have to let me go. That shit dead, but whatever it is that y'all do from this point, I want to get seen like it's neurostorm on my foot because this is what this shit is really about. When I prove that this neurostorm is actually my foot and playing illegally, I have a neurostorm on my foot and playing illegally, and you'll hear me say this and be like, man, he crazy as fuck. He doing.
I've never told you you're crazy.
Can you make that happen? This is like the keynote of this whole conversation. What time did you say it was, sir?
5:33.
At 5:33, this is okay. You said I murdered my grandparents. I believe you're saying I murdered my grandparents because I have a neuroswarm on my right foot, and these people have injected.
So did the neuroswarm make you murder your grandparents?
What the fuck? What is it?
I asked you a question.
I'm not even talking about that type of shit, man. I'm not gonna entertain that, man. Load me up if that's what you're gonna do with charge, man. I ain't tripping, man. But the neuroswarm, I want to get seen about that. I'm telling you right now, to tell you in this room. I believe the Escambia County Police murdered my grandparents and did whatever they did to cover up what the fuck going on with neuroswarm. Now, do I believe that it could have been gamers? Yes.
So now you think that? Let me get this straight, okay? I'm just going to repeat what you said. So please correct me if I misunderstood it. You think that we killed your grandparents to cover up what's going on?
Y'all putting feces in the pool in the county. Y'all putting ammonia.
How the hell? I have never met you before 5 minutes ago. Well, I guess we've been in here longer.
And people beat my teeth out of Santa Rosa, drown me with a tie in prison over my face. And these people beat the shit out of me 7 deep. I started talking on the door about what was going on in prison. These people paying prison officials to kill people and cover it up and wash their hand and medical making it seem like something else. And it ain't like that. I'm talking about the warden having some shit he had going on and being in the position he was in. And it ain't like that. And so somehow, some way, I said somebody FBI. And it actually turned out to be true. And it ain't like that. And so now it's like 5, 6 days later, they come in my room and hit me in the bottom of my foot with something. And it...
And this is when you were in Santa Rosa?
Right. And it like I had a little TV shot, like how I rose up. And then, I'm not even going to speak on it, but I have a neuroswarm. This is an actual thing. But the FBI doesn't just go and let it be known that this is a thing. Like, people don't know about the type of technology that FBI
You're right. I don't know about it. That's why I keep asking you to tell me about it.
I definitely have a neuroswarm on my foot. People are using artificial intelligence on my phone to keep me from talking about that type of shit. If I send a message...
How does the artificial intelligence keep you from talking about it? I'm asking you
if I send a message, artificial intelligence is going to pick up certain keynotes that I wrote, and it's just going to block that whole message. It's just going to block that whole message from going on.
So who are you sending messages to that it's going to try to block?
Every goddamn body, Facebook, goddamn text messages.
But who? Like your friends, your family, or is it like?
I'm not gonna get into all that because I'm not like it's too much shit that you trying to talk about. I always like I'm trying to get to the point right now. While I'm saying somebody's neuroswarm, okay, I do believe that it could have been game over. But man, I got so much problems with the Escambia County Police.
Okay, so tell me how the neuroswarm could have caused your grandparents' murder.
Man, I don't
connect those for me. Help me understand.
She was complaining. Man, every time I get locked up, my grandma, hey grandma, they doing this to me, they doing that. Call the she gonna do it. She the only one sending me canteen money. She gonna do all that for me. And they know. She knows about what's going on. My stepdad knows about what's going on. Man, these people don't want, man, y'all done put me in this weird fucked up position. I ain't do shit. And y'all got me here telling what y'all finna charge me with, man. So I'm finna go right back wherever it is they finna put me at from what you making it seem like. With this shit in my foot. They gonna have access to it. But everybody gonna swear up and down. And how Escambia County works, everybody watch to the hand at it. Man, I don't know what he talking about. He crazy. You put me right in the mental health dorm. I need an X-ray, man. I need to talk to the FBI agent.
Well, I thought you didn't trust the FBI. You keep saying
I don't, but I know about the law. I want it on a document that I talk to the FBI agent. I'm gonna write on the tablet. I'm trying to speak to the FBI agent about what's going on.
But you said you don't trust the FBI, so how?
That doesn't. I want documentation. Is the more key important thing that you can have while incarcerated.
Well, if you don't trust the government,
documentation is the most important. Documentation is the most important thing you can have.
Well, how is there going to be documentation?
Because I'm asking
for documentation. You think the FBI is going to document it? You didn't trust them.
What the fuck you mean? How it's gonna be? I'm gonna bring something with me, a piece of paper for him.
What are you gonna bring?
I'm not trying. What the fuck does that even matter for? That's too much. You just talking about crazy shit now, man. Like
I'm talking about crazy shit. I didn't bring up any of this. You brought it up.
I'm gonna definitely have a nose on my foot.
Okay, I'm just trying to get you to explain that to me. That's
man,
all.
I'm gonna say I definitely ain't. I'm not homicidal, suicidal, man. Within the month, I need to talk to somebody about what's going on with this nose on the side of my foot. Cause you making it seem like y'all finna put me up there with shit I didn't even do. I definitely ain't do nothing to my grandparents, so I really don't believe you're gonna charge me with it. Cause I know in my mind, I'm like, man, they do tripping. It did something to who? Any of my grandparents, man. These other people I had. I'm in the county jail, right? These people send me money. These people write me letters. I'm calling them on the phone. I love you every day and night. They don't, except for my stepdad, they don't know what's doing that. Who I got now? Man, if I get out right now, I'll be home. Who the fuck does some stupid shit like that? You talking about they got murdered brutally.
They did.
We talking too much, dog. We talking too much because you're not talking about shit. That's why I'm trying to help figure out what really happened. You talking about this and talking about that and the footprint that, man. Ain't shit finna match up, man. Ain't shit finna match up because I ain't do it. But it's gonna be trying to play a game with the FBI. I understand that. And I have a little swamp in my foot. Like I said, I'm gonna give it a month. I'm gonna give it a month for me to talk to somebody. About when they talk to me, they don't know what's going on. This shit is serious. Man, I'm writing Donald Trump. Well, I'm writing the FBI and saying when it's serious that Donald Trump needs to know what's going on, which I know they're not gonna take it straight to his level. And nothing happens. That shit just when I press finish, it just cuts out and it just completely takes down the platform. It doesn't even fill out. Everything I fill out disappears. And I ain't gonna let you do certain shit. And when somebody go to my artificial intelligence, being on somebody's phone, the FBI doing that. The FBI can put artificial intelligence on my phone easy.
But yet you gonna go talk to the FBI.
Yeah, but documentation, I need to talk to who else I'm gonna talk to. They're about the high chain. What I'm gonna do is just keep allowing it to go on.
Hell, talk to me. I'm sitting here.
I ain't trying to talk to you no more, man. I ain't trying to talk no more, man. Gonna do whatever you gonna do. I definitely ain't do nothing. Like I'm sitting here like, man, this man really like in Martinez, that's what you say your name is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know my family at all. Don't know how much I love him. What you talking to my uncle? What my uncle say? How my uncle doing?
He's not doing well. How do you think he's doing? You know he's the one that found him? He had to see him like that.
And that fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't know why you coming to me.
Because those images are never going to leave his head.
Why you coming to me saying like I did it, man? I need a lawyer, man. Goddamn, if you finna charge me for that, because I ain't do shit. I'm done talking about that shit.
So
man.
are you saying you want a lawyer?
Fuck no, I ain't saying I want a lawyer. I ain't do shit, but you keep talking about it. I'm not talking no more. I don't want them to the man. You
so you don't want to talk to me anymore?
You making it seem like everything that you saying out your mouth. Yeah, I did it. I'm not gonna keep running around in a circle with you trying to figure out what happened to my grandparents.
Do you want to continue talking to me? Before I ask
if you're trying to help me figure out what happened to my grandparents, hell yeah.
But I am absolutely trying to figure out what happened to your grandparents. That is all I've been trying to do. Is figure out what happened to your grandparents.
I don't want to talk no more, man. Because you trying to make it seem like I did that shit. I shouldn't have been spinning around in a circle with you this long. You steady talking about me. Man, that shit crazy, dog. What the fuck? I ain't doing shit. My grandmama and granddaddy. I ain't did shit, man. You see, man, that shit crazy. These people in here talking about my grandma and granddad like they trying to find out what's going on out there laughing about that shit, man. police targeting me, man. Talking about the bottom of my foot. Blood on it. My shit black. Some fucking mud, man. And I look for some shit. I definitely ain't do no shit like that to my family, man. They lock me up, let a real person go.
Considering that.
I'm being charged.
Oh yeah, you're being charged. 2 counts secondary murder. The only difference is, and really the only thing I want to know
I
is
ain't
why.
killed people.
Only I want to know is what happened. Yeah, you did. You got
Only
the blood all over
thing
you.
I want to know is why the fuck your ass do no goddamn sit up and push up fat bitch. I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about, man.
You know what?
From the top to
you
the
know
bottom.
what? Push-ups suck, and I don't have to do them.
Man, I was fucking
But
prison
you know
guard.
what? You can
I'll
do
fucking prison
all.
guard.
Hey, I tell
I'll
you
fucking
what.
prison guard
You
and
can
they
do your
butter, man.
20, and you can do my 20 push-ups while you're in jail tonight.
Man, you ain't gonna be doing nothing out there in the world. You ain't gonna be getting no pussy, eating nothing. On my fault, you ain't gonna be shit fat bitch. I ain't do nothing wrong, man. You trying to make it seem like I did. You making it sound like some fuck, man. Fuck sound like somebody beat my granddad. I ain't do nothing, man. I walk around for a whole, man. You gotta wash my hands, wash my face, wash my hair. How the fuck? I'm sweating. That's what somebody does when they sweat. I walk inside the store. So how the fuck is all this shit? Come on, man. Like, you trying to make it sound like I did what? I can get a sandwich or something.
We'll see what we can do.
You think that shit funny? You think that smile now? I think it's not funny because these my grandpa love them to death. But the shit this man doing fucked up. Then I'm being targeted by Santa Rosa TI. I was already. These people utilizing this device against me. This nervous form against me last time I was in the county. They gotta do something this time about this shit, man.
Some foot impressions to him.
God damn, what is that?
I'm gonna need to wipe up this floor first so we don't get the papers all wet.
I can get sandwich real quick.
What's up?
What are you, a detective? I can get a sandwich real quick.
After we get done with all this, we'll see what we can find for you.
You ain't seen what happened to my grandparents? Did you hear about what happened?
I heard.
What they say happened?
They died. They're killed.
I'm still being recorded right now? Man, I've been poisoned in this kind of jail. When I eat food, they put shit that make my stomach hurt, feces, smell like shit in my food, swelling my stomach up. Got a neural swarm on my foot, which is why this is happening, because every time I write a grievance, I'm targeted again. I complain about neural, you can see where I complain about neural swarm being on my foot, they act like I'm crazy. You can look the neural swarm up online.
What is it? Can you tell me what it is?
A neural swarm, NEURO.SWARM. It's like, it's technology that can like transmit signals to and from your brain. So if they hit you on your foot with it, it can like, it's like a little needle and it taps into a nerve that goes straight to your brain. And they can basically read your mind and understand your whole thought process and see what you see. It's a real thing. So, you know, I was saying shit they ain't like when I was at Santa Rosa about the government, the warden, the Escambia County police, Santa Rosa police, that shit I find out about what's going on. And they just took that shit overboard, and then I got to the street on the people who were really saying something about it, trying to help me. Well, my grandma, granddaddy, and my stepdad, they all I had. Sending me commissary money, sit me down every day and talk to them about my life. They the only one who really showed, like, not show love, they the only one who really loved me. And now they talking about how to kill these people. These people that set me up. That's why I say the most important thing that he said at 5:33. I mean, that I said was at 5:33 when we were speaking. Was that within the next month, I want to see this nerve. I want to try to get this neural swarm seen about, which I, you know, mental health, medical. These people work with officers that's in the county jail, so they'll try to cover up whatever they can. But I'm trying to get an X-ray for my foot. I should have been and did that, because you know this is real technology that these people actually did, but they did it illegally, so they're trying to cover it up now.
They use it to monitor you?
Yeah, monitor. I wouldn't even call it monitor. These people have access to me all day, like I'm a game or some shit. I can't do that shit. My foot hurt and I've been walking all day.
I'm trying to be as quick as I can for
Last
you.
slides on this man talking about this man asked me did I take my grandma's slides. The fuck, my grandma said my grandma don't wear Nike, man.
Let's see if we can get him to stand up. Let's stand on this.
You see, just stand up and stand on
Just
that, just like you're standing on the
that
floor.
foot here, like.
If that ain't even let me go, man. Y'all ain't man, this shit crazy, dog.
Now, I will say, I do owe you a little bit of an apology, in all fairness. I kept telling you your grandpa was beat, because that's what I thought, because of all the blood. Not every day I get fooled.
Oh,
How many
shit.
times did you stab him?
Man, what the fuck?
How many times did you stab him? And split him open too? That's hardcore, man. What happened? That's all I want to know is why did you get this mad? Now I know you're mad at me. And I can see how you lose your temper.
What the fuck?
I thought for sure he was beat because
Come
all
on, man, y'all
blood.
got me fucked up, man. Somebody do something to my
Oh, well, I
granddaddy,
don't have
man.
you fucked up. Now, what I will say, and like I said, you're a lot more gentler with Grandma. I mean, you only strangled her. I just want to know, was it the thick cord or the little cord that was by her body? Which one did you use?
I'm gonna talk about that, man. You tripping, man.
I'm sure you don't want to talk
You
about
sit here talking about I would do shit like this to my family, man. I don't even look at this
oh, no,
shit, dog.
you 100% did it. There's no ifs,
Oh,
ands, or
man,
buts.
listen, man. Get this shit out my face, man.
Bro,
I don't want to see no fucked up shit like this, dog.
I bet you don't, because I think you were mad when this happened.
I don't give a fuck what you think, man.
Tell me.
I don't give a fuck what you think, what you talking about, man.
Tell me how you lose control. Because that's what happened. You lost control. That's obvious. There's no way that you would have done this and been in control. Not the people you love. All I've been asking you is trying to understand what happened.
And somebody did this shit to my motherfucking family, man.
No,
You
not
sit here,
somebody.
Man,
You
I'm
did
gonna
it.
talk, man, about that shit, man.
No, I bet you don't want to talk about it. I bet you don't want to talk about it.
No, when you sit here accusing me doing shit like that, man, my motherfucking grandma, man.
You got blood all over you. You got blood in your toes. You got blood all over your hands. You don't want you have blood all over your hands because this shit gets messy. You can't stab somebody this many times. You can't split somebody open. You do. What do you think the blue shit was glowing on you? Do you know what that is that we sprayed on you?
If I got blood all over me, you got blood in your bed.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Stop being an asshole and listen. It's a defense mechanism. Okay? The stuff we sprayed on you adheres to the iron and blood. It's called luminol. And it lit up like a Christmas tree.
No.
Lit up like a Christmas tree. And this is why. This is why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is on his belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't stab somebody 20 times and not get blood on you. And all the washing you did at the sink wasn't enough. You probably could have taken a shower and you'd still have blood on you.
Man, you spin this little fairy tale shit all you want, dog.
You can call it a fairy tale.
I'm sitting here looking at this shit.
You're sitting here looking at this shit because this is what you did.
Yeah,
this is what you did.
Okay, man. I'm not gonna entertain that shit, man. You say you gonna charge me with
Oh, I've already charged you. I've already charged you with second-degree murder.
Fucked up insidious shit, man. I wouldn't dare do no shit like this, man.
Here's the problem, though. Is that without an explanation of why, this ends up becoming first-degree murder really, really quickly. Because to go to this level, but here's the thing. I think you just lost it. You guys have been arguing. Your dad and your uncle told us that. You guys have been arguing with each other.
But you know you give a thank you? Kicking your ass. I wouldn't dare do no shit like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not even this type of person.
No,
it's my fault me being that type of person in my family, man. But you gonna sit here and you gonna try to do your job and sit here and try to come to somebody like.
I think probably normally you're not, but I think you lost it. I think you had enough.
Not no elderly people, man. Not no elderly people. Not nothing like this ever. What the fuck is, man? This some old.
But this is what got me, and it's because you love her. This was gentle. This is always gentle. Yeah.
And that's what you think.
It beats the hell out of that.
Man, all right, man.
That hurt. That was painful and that was slow. And he bled and bled until he died. And it wasn't quick, you know that, because it took forever. That's why there's blood all over the chair. That's why there's blood all over the walls, different from where he came down.
What you mean?
Just what I said. But you didn't notice that because you were in a rage.
You know what I'm saying? You sitting here telling me information about what happened.
Yep, sure.
I ain't do this shit, so you telling me shit, and I'm trying to take what you saying, but you shooting at me like I did.
Oh, you did.
I'm supposed to take you just telling me shit like my granddad to bleed not. Why he alive? I mean, I wouldn't dare do no shit like this now.
Well, here's the deal. I mean, I'm asking you for the reason why. Because I think there is.
I'm gonna tell you like this, and this the only thing I'm gonna say. First off, this is my family. I wouldn't dare do no shit like this. They fuck up all this shit right here. these 4 images, I'm gonna remember this for my life, man. This is some sick shit, man. I wouldn't dare do no shit. You gotta be sick to do shit like this. I wouldn't dare do no shit like this. And the second thing I'm gonna say is, all this is happening, and whoever hand is happening by, either from shit I got going on the streets, which wasn't their fault.
The streets didn't do this.
Or from the FBI illegally implanted you with a neural swarm.
The FBI didn't do this. The streets didn't do this.
Okay. I have a neural swarm. Okay. I got a neural swarm illegally. Now come to find out, I got a government device, FBI government device illegally implanted inside my foot, right? Called a neural swarm.
Yeah. Tell me what a neural swarm is.
Come to find out, I told you like 2-3 times. You can look it up on your phone. You got Google.
I don't want to look it up on my phone. I want you to tell me what it is. Well, it's inside you. That, yeah, because you're making it up.
But
you're trying to spend some bullshit.
I give a month. I'm gonna tell you, I give a month. We gotta see about this in my foot.
You can't explain what a neuroswarm is because
this happened to my family. You can look it up. What I'm gonna tell you from camera so you can make it seem like I'm crazy.
Jordan, let me ask you this.
I like to talk to you because you seem like you'll probably be a little more. I'm not finna you with like good cop, bad cop. You just keep shooting. I wouldn't dare do no shit like this, man.
Jordan, let me ask you this.
What?
Talk to him.
Bring my motherfucking grandmama.
Yeah.
Jordan, I talked to your uncle
Right.
Brent.
We don't get along.
Okay, and that's fine. But
did you see my little cousin?
I didn't see your little cousin. But I talked to Brent earlier. Okay, and my impression that I got from Brent is like maybe he wasn't as close with your grandpa as he was with like your grandma. Like I got like kind of the vibe that maybe your grandpa might have been like a little bit of an asshole, maybe overbearing. Anything? Or
no, me and my grandfather had a good relationship. He had Alzheimer's, so I can come to him and talk to him about anything. He'll just sit back and listen to me. But I don't know, as he got Alzheimer's, he just started acting a little bit different. But it was easy to sit down and talk to him. He just might have a hard time remembering it. But at the end of the day, when these people 75, 76 years old, grandfather and grandmother know me and take care of me all my life, there's no reasoning behind this. You got to have. There is no reason to do something like this to somebody, man.
Well, could it possibly, and this is going to sound kind of weird, but I read some stuff that your grandma had written, okay? Did you know that she applied to have you Baker acted?
I understand that.
Well, no, I'm just asking.
Yeah, back when I came to the county last time, I was being chased by somebody, and I ended up running inside this lady's house.
But so when she filled out that form, she had to, write what was going on with you, right? And she wrote like some paranoia stuff. You were worried about people coming to get you, stuff like that. She was worried about you. Okay, so this is going to sound kind of weird, but you think maybe it was.
Trying to figure out if that was the scissors or the knife.
But this is going to sound kind of weird, but like, with what you have going on, and I know I read in the thing that she wrote that you don't feel like there's a mental health issue. But is there a way that maybe you went into being somebody else, and that's why you don't remember this right now?
Fuck no, man. I don't have a mental health issue. The only thing I ever talk about is the fact there's a neuroswarm inside my foot. Now, nobody in the government, I do shit like, it's serious because people illegally did something to me that they had no business doing. I was talking about shit that the warden was involved in as far as being paid under the table to have shit happen to inmates and kill them and getting away with it.
At Santa Rosa?
At Santa Rosa CI. Medical was doing that and getting away with it. So,
How long ago were you in Santa Rosa CI?
I was at Santa, I got out November 29th. I was there for like 8 or 9 months. But this type of shit is actually going on now. Whether that came from that or what I started speaking on about the White House, which at the end of the day, the shit I'm speaking on, I didn't feel like they would do shit like this to me. They came in the room and ran a team on me and hit me in my foot with something. It like made a release sound. And then everything that a neuroswarm entails, that's what they had the power to do now. But as I'm telling people about this, you never heard of the type of technology, so you're like, okay, what the fuck is that?
Now, can they control what you do?
Fuck no. It doesn't work like that.
They can just hear, they can read your mind?
Yeah. And they can know it has visual aid.
And they can talk to you on it, like tell you things?
This is an actual thing. These people have this technology in 2024.
Okay. So.
Can I get a sandwich, sir?
A sandwich?
Yeah, they said they'll grab a sandwich for them.
Do we have anything that we can sign? You got any candy in there in her office or anything?
What kind of candy you like?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
We'll try and find you something. I don't know about a
I'm not
sandwich.
eating this shit, man. This shit fucked up, dog. This type, man. Come on, man.
So, I'm curious, and he started asking about the neuroswarm. He said it didn't work like that. Could the neuroswarm make you do something like
No, that
this?
shit does not. These people just monitor. I believe it's for like people who are getting out fed, like some of us very like serious. You gotta be somebody serious for them to do this type of shit. They just keep up with you. Like they can, me and you talking right now, they can see and understand that.
Those things are hard to open.
Beef stick? Does that work?
Beef steak and cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take these away?
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Boy.
Right, here, good one.
That shit crazy. What the fuck? What my uncle and my dad said.
Y'all been arguing recently. What have you guys been arguing about?
You don't do shit like that. You don't do
Oh, okay, fine.
I'm just gonna be honest. I said what I said about nervous mom, but on a realistic tip, sir, I'm in my right state of mind. Like I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I know about the law. I can read. Like I got my GD 15. But besides all that, I'm just realistic. You know what I'm saying? You don't do shit like that. Hey, you don't need your family at all. But like that period, that's fucked up. Okay, you say you feel like I did it for whatever reason. You feel like I did it for okay.
Because but you know why I feel like you did it.
But that's type
I
of
mean,
shit.
can we at least acknowledge that I've told you repeatedly why I think you did it? And I've acknowledged, have I not, that we have a difference of opinion on that? Have I acknowledged that? I'm not trying to be a dick to you. I really am not. I'm just trying to understand what happened. And I know that for things to end up like this, something had to go wrong. Because I don't think that,
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
You were a detective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see shit like that on a regular basis?
I've seen it a few times.
That fucked up.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, I'm not that type of person. That's my grandma, my granddad. I love these people.
Do you know the other times that I've seen this kind of stuff? Like being straight up with you, because you asked me, have I ever seen this before? Yeah, I've been doing it a little over 20 years.
And
So
now,
I've seen
can I
this a
say
few
something
times.
else?
Sure.
With that neurosome, every time I come, they try to make it seem like it's a mental health problem. You have to understand that the government, FBI keeps tabs on me when I'm on the street. It's being text messages I try to send to people about neurosome. They just go, it deletes itself.
Okay.
It'll be platforms that come up on the phone, like the FBI, like I'm putting out what's going on, the time, date, my email thing, and they just completely shut me off that, like completely open it and close my page. Or by the time I'm done, it hit finish, it just deletes all of it. So you know, the FBI is not letting me on the streets do anything as to prove what's going on. These people watch me on a daily basis, not only through this neuroswarm, but on my social media platforms. A few times, I've got, man, there's people on the street that know what's going on. That know, I posted a video about this neuroswarm before I went to jail. The same day I went to jail.
This last time that you went to jail?
On the 6th of December. Posted a video. I get out, the whole Pensacola knows about it. That shit went viral. These people know I got a neuroswarm on my foot. I walk in stores and gas stations, and these people know who I am and what I said on that video. And it really gets deeper than that. But I need to talk to everybody, and I've been trying. Last time I came in here, I tried to speak to them on the tablet. On the streets, I can't do anything because they're on my social media platforms using artificial intelligence, AI. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, I believe you know what that is. But
yeah, I know what artificial intelligence
artificial intelligence is. That shit crazy. That shit is watching everything I'm doing, and I don't know if they're controlling. I believe it's probably doing it itself. Shutting out shit when I go to talk about the FBI. I wrote some on Joe. As soon as I typed Joe and went to hit Biden, that shit just shut off on me. That shit ain't even play. It just automatically clicked out.
What were you gonna write about Joe Biden?
I was just saying that I would like the X-ray, and I would like it to be taken straight Joe Biden at the top. Once it actually is a neuroswarm in my foot. This is actually happening. Like, I'm not crazy. I don't have a mental health problem. And it would be nice if somebody was just like, hey, let's see what the guy talking about if this is actually going on. Because if you took the time later on to look it up on your phone, you'll see this is actual. It's going to explain it to you. This is an actual thing. Scientific.
But that's the thing is, I don't want to read it on the phone. I want to know what you think a neuroswarm is.
You're going to be the expert on it. You're the one that's been
why do I want to listen to Google? Because and just hear me out.
No, you're going to make it seem like I'm crazy at all.
Nope,
Man, one thing I can't say, me and my
I'm
family.
actually not fixing to make it sound like you're crazy. I'm fixing to sound like just the opposite. So, if the government's controlling the neuroswarm.
You want it live on you?
Do what? No, I don't need that. if the government's controlling the neuroswarm,
I ain't none of this shit, man.
then wouldn't they be controlling the internet, the information on the internet? So why would I want to rely on that?
Man, I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. I'm not going to talk about certain things that the government, I'm talking about the government, I'm not talking about...
That's what I'm talking about, like the government, that's what, we're talking about the neuroswarm.
Things I have learned, now, when I got out and actually went to try to use my phone certain type of ways, they just completely cut it off.
So then why am I going to Google neuroswarm so they can cut me off too?
Block it from happening. Certain people, they'll make it seem like they're the ones talking to me. And it was everybody talking to me the whole time. Artificial intelligence couldn't find. I see these people that, like I seen this guy at the store. I'm like, bro, you seen text messages? He was like, what text messages? And I showed the message I sent him on Facebook. He was like, but that's not me. But it was his profile. Man, everybody playing, man. And it's actually going on, but how can I?
But then you want me to Google it. Why am I going to Google it? When
you a detective. You going to talk to them.
Yeah, but you think they're going to talk to me? FBI didn't like me.
Yeah, I ain't crazy, man. I definitely got something to think. Well, having any type of conversation, like, you know what I'm saying? But that being said, man.
Let me ask you this, Jordan. You were talking about your social media a second ago and the video you posted and stuff like that. I tried looking for you.
I deleted it.
You deleted it?
When I got out and I realized what it was I was saying as far as the government. I'm somebody like...
You didn't want to be a target by them.
I won't be a target by them on people in the street. Because if I'm saying that I got something inside my foot as such as nerve form, people gonna look at me like police. So now I come out doing, and I'm risking me and my family, which I did. And I'm telling you that it's people out there that do have a problem with it, that would do something like that, I believe. And y'all saying because I got so-called wet blood on my hands.
Well, you do have blood on your hands. You get blood on your hands. You get blood on your feet. I mean, they're again, these are facts. They're not, like, I'm not messing with you.
I don't know how y'all did it. Or she splayed that shit. Man, that's not, I ain't had no goddamn blood on my...
All that shit is luminol. And all it does is adhere to the iron in blood. That's all it does.
I ain't trying to do too much. I can get another cheese stick. I ain't eat all day.
Yeah.
I'll get you one.
Yeah, 100%. Bro, I'll get you, whatever. I get you. You want candy, I'll get you candy. You want chips, I'll get you chips.
You bring me a whole bunch of shit. Cause it sound like having to throw me in the cell, man.
When's the last time you ate?
I say probably around like 11. I got
today.
Yes, sir. The sun chip and I think like a Powerade from the corner store.
Do you use your $10 to pay for that?
Yeah. And like I said, I was trying to get.
Oh, so that probably took the whole $10 these days.
I think it took about like 5 something probably.
I remember when you used to be able to buy Gatorade and chips for a couple bucks. Can't do that anymore.
You finna charge me with the murder of my grandparents?
I am fixing to charge you. It's done. Like, I'm charging you with the murder of your grandparents. The difference is I'm just trying to figure out why this happened.
And my uncle said he think I did?
Yeah.
My dad didn't say that.
Mm.
My dad didn't say no shit like that.
Disagree with you, but okay.
He did?
Yeah, he thinks you did it.
That's a lie.
What other explanation is there?
What?
Just what I said.
That's why I said I already talked to you, sir, because I know you listen and you actually paying attention to what's going on. You just want to run circles to get me to say some shit on camera. Like, man, I have problems with people.
No, all I keep doing is asking you for explanation. But if you want to talk to him, that's fine. Talk to him.
What corner store did you stop at today?
I know I went in Dollar General and took a shit. It was like way on the other side, like somewhere I'm not even used to. Wherever I got picked up at, he came up and took a left. It was on that street. Long ass street. I don't know what it do.
Did you go in a Dollar General? Is that where you bought the Powerade and the
Dollar General lady gave me I think what, like a Family Dollar. She gave me a little green thing like you use to swap flies. It had a key on the end of it. I went there and took a shit. I walked from like.
You grew up around here though, didn't you? Where'd you grow up at? Here.
Yeah,
I mean, I know you went to prison for 5 years. And
yeah, I'm from 9 Mile Road.
Okay.
Like I grew up at my grandma's house all my life, like could just walk next door. I stayed next door. I could just walk next door and like that. My grandma loved my life, like that's like my mama. As far as like me feeling how I feel about it, I'm mad as fuck. Somebody supposed to die about that type of shit. How I feel about it. Look what they did to my family. Okay, you say it's shit all over me. Okay, so we just gonna, I guess, go about it how we can go about it. Cause I know I didn't do anything. So when they come back, however it come back, that's what it is. And why I say when it come back, have it come back, because the government has been sabotaging. Man, these people have been poisoning me and my cell, putting shit. I'm eating my food. It's making me cough for blood. Only when I eat the tray. And then the same officer walked past the door. She was the only one that helped me with that. She was the only one that called Tallahassee and would complain about that.
Your grandma?
I bet she would.
In the county jail, I'm going through shit last time I was in here. They picked up what Santa Rosa was doing. Put feces inside your food, your stomach could just swell and swell and swell and swell and swell. That bacteria. So now I'm like, damn, I can't eat this shit. My grandma sent me commissary money. But that's not stupid. That's small shit. Like, this my grandma. I love my grandmama. Don't do shit like that. And all the people. That's fucked up.
I'm gonna tell you, I believe you love your grandma. I 100% believe that.
Why you told me somebody beat my granddaddy?
Because I already told you I owed you an apology for that, although information does say that he was beat and stabbed. But, I mean, I offered you an apology when I came in, because I didn't know yet. I didn't know about all that.
This is a evolving...
It's an ongoing investigation.
Evolving situation. You know, we get more information as we go. You know, Yes, sir.
And I told you that to begin with. I told you that we were still working on it and trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I'll step out in just a second.
Do what?
I said, can you do my favor real quick? Can you grab me whatever it was you said you would grab for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
The government really does not like me, man.
So I haven't been here for all this, okay? I did catch wind that you left the house at 6 last night, right? Walking. Was your grandmama and granddaddy alive at that time?
Yeah, they were alive. They were in there watching the Western on TV. My grandmama was doing something in the kitchen. I was like, I'm finna leave. She's like, where you going? I said, I'm gonna just walk around for a little bit and try to get a hotel room. I ain't had number $10, but my plan was to take it to the Key West End. In 2018, when I was on the run, so it was this little black girl there named Trish, and she gave me a room for like $5. You know, so they'll pretty much take any kind of money because they had all these open rooms and just on their own little back end just give you a room. But I was going.
So you walked up to Highway 29?
Yeah, but I didn't come out. I didn't come out by Key West End. I came out by like Motel 6, and they said it. Key West End is called something different. So when I'm looking, as I'm looking down this way, if you're by Motel 6 and you look down that way, I don't think you'll see anything about Key West End. Like, it's hard to see a sign.
Yeah, it's not the Key West End. It's
Now, you ain't gonna see that from coming out with Motel 6. So
Oyo or something like that. I think.
You know I'm not from around that way. It's been from Motel 6. I just walked. You know, I remember I passed the county jail. Actually, I passed the county jail. Kept going. I really remember I was in the neighborhood of Springfield earlier today. You know where that's at?
Yep.
You know, and I just kind of was everywhere. Like.
Okay.
You got to understand,
you were just walking.
That's not my first time doing that. You got to understand, getting out of prison, I can just walk.
Right. I imagine it's tough being cooped up for 5 years. So you just walking? Did you sleep last night?
Said, did I sleep?
Yeah.
No, I don't like sleeping on the street.
Okay, so you just walked all night?
Appreciate it.
Gotcha, variety.
Appreciate it.
So you just walked all night, Jordan?
Yeah.
Just walked all around town?
I wouldn't hide nothing like that.
Right.
That shit sound crazy, just walk from one side of town to the other.
No, I know lots of people that have done it.
You can see I did it. My feet swole up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit crazy, like I ain't do shit and it's crazy, like I'm not smart, like man, it's like I'm like the government is doing all this shit to me, the government is doing crazy shit to me. What do I do about this? Y'all detectives, y'all not FBI.
Hey, the government's way ahead, way above us. Like we're just
these people
regular common old folk like you are.
Man, these people know they doing all type of shit that they got no business doing. And they'll do anything they can as the these people meticulously already had this all planned out as to stop me from saying anything or doing anything. How can I get on the phone and do anything when these people got artificial intelligence monitoring everything I'm doing? And you know, people look like artificial intelligence. This is actually a thing.
Sorry about that, man. I needed to call Brent and get some information from him.
What did he say? What you ask him?
I wanted the passcodes to your grandma and grandpa's phones so that they could download the phones and look in there at any text messages or anything. Huh?
Did he know it?
Yep.
Okay, that'll help with the conversation earlier, trying to make it seem like I had my grandma's slides. Like, you know, that's another reason my foot's swole, hard walking in them. But no, so I had texted her, like we had a conversation about, she asked me what kind of shoes I wanted. I tested at white Air Force Ones. And then she, size 9, and then she texted me back saying that she had them.
Okay. When was that text message?
It was like 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Okay.
They went to Kohl's.
I got you.
Man, we have like a regular life, dog. Like that shit, like that. And you know, me and my uncle didn't get along, so that was already kind of like, cause my uncle was the type of person like you have to do things his way or no way. We talked to each other for like 2 or 3 days, probably when I got out, and then he just, I forgot what it was. He just wanted me to do something, and I was like, no. And we just arguing. He called out my name, and he just left, and he just didn't even want to come around my grandma and granddad at all. After that, which, you know, I respect them for, because like y'all not really trying to like pick and choose sides. Y'all not doing how y'all used to do when I was a baby, like, and babying him. But I don't understand, like, why would they think I did something to my grandparents, especially some sick fucked up shit like that. Who does something to their own family? But then, okay, they saying I'm supposed to have stuff in my hand. They talking about I'm supposed to have stuff in my. That's if they did say that shit, it was a setup. What they did say, but if they did.
Do you know what your grandmama's passcode to her phone is? No. Okay.
You got my grandfather's.
Yeah. You know what his is?
I want y'all to see like we had a good relationship, like text messages. Granddad never used phone like that, but even with my grandma and me, then I on something like you need to go get your ID. I like, no, I don't want to go to this. Okay, well, meet half with me when we gonna go. These type of conversations we having, we not. How he trying to make it seem like arguing and okay, my dad and I guess my Uncle Brent said whatever they said as far as like, what is it they said, like we were arguing and bickering.
That things were tense between y'all.
That can't be tense. It was a 75-year-old woman and a 76-year-old man. It can't be tense. I had to sit back and listen to what they were saying because they're my elders and they're my grandparents. So whenever they had to say something to me, I listen.
But still, I mean,
you don't get tense with.
You don't. I know. You know, I didn't argue with my grandparents. You know, but I didn't always like what they had to say. I'd get mad.
You know, I might disagree with something at the most and be like, no, so like da. Maybe try it like this. Like, okay, she said I want to get a job at McDonald's. I said, no, I probably gonna get a job at the landfill. I'm telling you, Jordan, it'll be good to get a job at McDonald's. I said, with the landfill closing, and that be the conversation we had. But as far as whatever they trying to make it seem like, ask my grandma, man. Then just realistically speaking, right? I'm gonna be honest. I feel like y'all gonna use the fingerprints on these bad children shit, like setting me up with shit around the house, but
we already got your fingerprints, man. Your fingerprints are in the system because of, I mean, you've been to prison.
How long is that DNA gonna take to come back?
I have no idea, man.
When they come back not mine, I get let go, right?
I don't know what all they have. Investigator Little is the one that's in charge of all this. Okay, I've been helping with a few things here and there, and just came in here to chit chat with you because I wasn't really doing anything, and he was in here by himself. You know.
I didn't do it, man. Ain't it crazy? Because now I ain't cried since my mama died. My mama died while I was in prison. Like, you know, I was going through things with police beating me and knocking my teeth out my mouth, and I was just going through hell, and it kind of grew them up. But seeing that shit right there just fucked me up mentally. Who the fuck would do some shit like this? And he sit here trying to make it seem like it's me. I got people out there who.
But Jordan, you got to understand where he's coming from, okay? And I can see where he's coming from. I mean, you got blood on your hands.
He said there was blood on the bottom of my foot. Couldn't see it now. It was straight mud, and the shoes so tight. I took them off and just walked barefoot. I ain't even had no socks. I was just walking barefoot.
But you know, and it's, you know, you got 3 people that live in this house, and 2 of them are dead. You know, I mean, naturally, the 3rd person is going to be a suspect. You know?
Not me, that's my grandma, my granddad. But y'all ain't gonna look at how I'm looking at it. this my family, these my elders. I love these people to death. I wouldn't do no shit like this. Y'all not gonna look at it. Okay, he was living in the same house they were living in. He had to be. No, that's not necessarily a fact.
But you also have to, you know, look at like we're looking at it. You know, I've seen parents kill their children. I've seen grandkids kill their grandparents. I've seen brothers kill brothers. I mean, I've seen kids, you know, kids kill their parents. I mean,
my grandma. I look at my grandma, my granddad. These people sacred.
They saved you? Is that what you said?
No, they're sacred.
I'm sacred.
These people are sacred, man. These people raised me. Like, this is my mama. My mama, I wouldn't dare do no shit like that, man. I wouldn't even cuss her out. I wouldn't even cuss out, man. Nobody knows that. Little knows know me. And I don't know Little. Only thing Little was trying to come in here and do is get me to say I did it. Or say whatever he's trying to say. Man, that shit crazy. You trying to throw certain...
And what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to find out more information because I don't know you. I don't know your grandma, your grandpa. I don't know anything about your life, anything like that. So if you're telling me you didn't do it, chances are you probably know, you might not know, you probably don't know who did it, but you probably know the person that did it, whether you know they did it or not. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'm people with a whole lot of people. I'm talking about, I'm in the game, to be honest. You already looked at my file?
No, I can look at your tattoos. Death before dishonor, DDD.
You know, I done pissed off a whole lot of people in prison that live in Pensacola, and then it fucked it up because somehow these people posted my next door neighbor's address on Jailview. So only for 2.5 months straight. I just got them to take it off through a request, like 4 or 5 days before I left.
Well, that address they posted, was that your mama's old address, the house you grew up in? Your next door neighbors?
1225. And so you know, but when I was at the house, come back to being outside, you can ask my neighbors. Well, I'll just lean on the car all day, smoke a black and mild. Or I'll just sit in that little gray bucket that's out there and just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Listen to music and shit like that, but I'm not the type of person to do that type of shit. I don't care who it is. You don't do shit like that to people, man. But you know...
You got anything violent in your past?
All I had was the aggravated assault, but it got dropped.
Okay. Because I didn't look at your record or anything, but I did look at...
Never been locked up for nothing violent, man.
I did look at Florida Department of Corrections and saw you were in there for 5 years for burglaries and like theft.
Right.
It's not like you were in there for shooting somebody or nothing. So...
Man, you got to be... to do that to your grandmama. You talking about a cord and strangle your grandma? Nah, man. That definitely ain't me. I don't know, man. It's like, man, it's crazy because I keep getting set up by the government. I see when I said court, and she went to test me, he did tell me.
Oh, no, that's not what that's about.
Man, this shit crazy, man.
But you ain't got no clue, like names, specifics, anything like that. I mean, I know you said you got a bunch of enemies, but who did you run with before you went to prison?
I ran with this dude named Christian. He kind of fell off. But it's like, man, this shit crazy at all. To be honest.
Were you in like Trays Up or GMT or anything like that?
You know, I'm from Ensley, so I kind of know everybody out of Ensley, but, you know, I done pissed off a whole lot of people, especially in prison.
How'd you piss off people in prison? Did you piss off DBD while in prison or people against DBD?
Nah, I ain't pissed off DBD, but I'm sitting here telling them, like, daily, like, I'm not paranoid. Like, I do have problems with people, so I just kind of ask that, you know what I'm saying, that y'all be worried that I do have this going on. I am a gamer, but they're old, so they don't understand what I'm saying. I didn't get frustrated because they didn't grow up in that type of life. I just had to explain it a different way. Like one day we're sitting on the couch and the dog just went to barking at the window, but the dog really only does that when somebody's moving. So I peeled the curtain back and saw somebody moving outside, and when I peeled the curtain back and they saw a light, they ran off. I'm not the type of person to visualize shit and think I see, no, this actually happened.
Right.
And so when that happened, I'm like, Grandma, you seen that? She was like, what, Jordan? I'm like, somebody outside. The dog was barking, and so I explained what happened. She's like, stop being paranoid. It's okay. You want something to eat. I wasn't mad at her, you know what I'm saying, because she didn't grow up.
Right.
How I came up in
She
juvenile.
ain't been in that life.
Right. So but it's like it definitely is people with it. And then it's a little different. Like for me, being in that house, because it's right across from the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And so realistically speaking, if somebody really wanted to, all they really had to do was just like wait across the street at night and
wait for you to come out.
And, I'd kind of been in real beef with people on the streets, and so that kind of like I'm looking at him crazy, cause he got me like just pegged. Like my grandma, and my granddaddy.
But since you got out of prison, I mean, you only been out of like custody like 2 weeks total since you even been out of prison, right? In the past 5.5 years, you only been out of prison, like, or out of jail, out of custody for 2 weeks. Because you were out for what, a week before you went back to county jail?
See, I just zoned out, man. I was thinking about the piece he showed me. That shit was fucked up.
But what I'm saying is you were only out like a week before you went to county jail, right?
Yo, and I only been out this time like a week.
Like a week. So you spent, what, 2 months in the county? 2.5 months?
Oh, yo, about like 2.5, 3 months. I went to Camp 5, I was Camp County Road Bridge.
You went to Camp 5?
You took a picture of me, sir?
No. Dude, I got a camera right there. I don't need a picture of you.
I went to Camp 5, they were doing the same shit they were doing to kind of followed me from like Santa Rosa to here.
Did they put you on a work crew?
Yeah. Do that shit, man. I ain't do that shit.
Did Grandma and Grandpa have any money or anything? Something somebody want to steal? Is that a reason somebody'd kill them?
I mean, I never went in their room like that. I don't really look at it like that. So, it's my family, and I'm not that type of person to be taking shit from somebody. Like, I already just go get it on my own. But
no, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you.
As far as like cash, I mean, they if I ask them for something, right? Like, hey, can I hold for it? If they'll just give it to me. If that's what you insinuating, but as far as like shit that they have, like.
No, I'm asking, did somebody come in there to rob them?
I don't know what somebody would come in there for.
Okay.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I know my granddaddy, he collects watches. He's like a watchman. My grandma really not. I don't think she like crazy shit, like from like Kohl's or like weird type of like beads and stuff like that. But I mean, they're well off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How long they live in that house?
A long time.
So it's probably paid for, huh?
And they like the happiest like couple I made it far. Like they know each other like the back of their hand. I can see love in their eyes.
How long they been together, you know?
I think about like 25 or 30 years.
Nah, it had to be longer than that.
Why you say that?
You're 25, right?
Yeah.
So how old would your mama be?
I think my mama be like 42 right now, 43.
And both of those were her parents, right?
Yeah.
So they've probably been together at least 42, 43.
You right longer than that.
Yeah, how long? How old is Brent? I don't know. Is he older or younger?
I don't know. You know, the whole time I was in prison, I ain't even talk to my uncle. When I was little, my uncle called me a nigger, and I was like 13, so we just didn't talk.
But is he older or younger than your mama?
I think he's a little bit older.
So, I mean, so your grandparents probably together like 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 50 years, you probably know somebody like the back of your hand. So.
I ain't do no shit like that, man. It's crazy how that shit will flip for me being like, people hearing everything differently. As I'm thinking from like, what I want to do to somebody doing it to my family. I'm thinking, who the fuck did this to my family? Like, and I'm sitting here thinking that he can't talk to me about that. And you gonna flip this shit to I did. But now I'm handcuffed to the table as I was when I really came in here, but I'm still handcuffed. And you know, he talking about charging you 2 murders, you my grandparent. It's not like no gang related. Which I'm not even in that life anymore. I fell back. So I'm 24 now, I'm just trying to live my life.
Right.
But man, it's the difference between like that like different type of thing with like my grandparents. Really, like that shit ain't okay to be doing anything to somebody violent, but like somebody had power up in the parking lot, I punched him in the mouth because we arguing in a fight, which I'm not supposed to do. But for me to say like being a grandson, 24 years old, these people know me since I was a baby. I went to their house the first day I was born. You know, for me to do some fucked up shit like that, man, that was some sick shit right there. That wasn't no regular.
And that's why Investigator Little thinks that it's somebody that knows them. That's not a, you know, if you're just gonna kill somebody, then you bust up in there and you shoot them. You know, it's impersonal. You know, see what I'm saying? But to do that kind of, you know, damage to somebody, I mean, that's personal. That's anger.
A 75-year-old person.
Somebody was mad at them.
Now, you can't do no shit like that. That's like insane. That's fucked up.
That's anger. That's rage.
I mean, that's insane, man. Like somebody.
So that's
75 years old, nice people.
I think 75 and 76 or right. 74 and 76.
Old, nice. Never had a problem in their life. I mean, I feel like really honestly, people interpret shit different. I believe somebody was trying to send me a message. And that's how I've been sitting here thinking about it for the past, 2 hours since I've been sitting here, an hour since he showed me the picture. Like, man. And I'm sitting here, and you know, it's wrong to say, I can't see exactly what's going on, how I could try to see what's going on the street. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, this my grandparents, somebody like, came inside the house and did this to him. Okay, he said it was no fault entry. My grandma leave the thing unlocked all the time. Now, I'm not saying that would happen, but she stayed going out front, talking on the phone. She might go out back, but how they gonna watch my backyard? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking like none of this shit. Now I just been sitting back like, how the fuck did it happen? And now these people got, and I'm not gonna say these people, this man talking like it's me. Or well, it was no fault entry. You got blood on the bottom of your foot, which was really mud, but you talking about on my hands and shit.
And I did hear this earlier, but I just want to confirm with you, you know, me asking you and you answering. You said that you did not see them like that. So you didn't like go out for a walk and come home and find them like that and then leave because you were scared, right?
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to help explain some of these things. So like the bloody footprints, you know, I don't know whose footprints are in that blood. You know, I ain't gonna say it's yours. I ain't gonna say it's anybody's. You know, because I don't know whose it is until the results come back and say it's this person's footprint. But there's no reason it should be your footprint, right?
Well, I'm zoned out, dog. I'm just like, that pistol fucked me up. That shit, I'm handling it like a different way. I ain't crying, but that shit fucked me up. No, my granddad ain't deserve it. My grandma ain't deserve that shit, man, but
nobody deserves that.
They hit my stab, my granddad all them times, and he saying that he bled out. Like, I'm just saying this thing about that shit. Like, man, that shit fucked up.
And his head was beat in.
What?
His head.
Was beat in?
He was beat in the head also.
With what?
I don't know. I haven't been in the house. I haven't seen them myself. I've only seen some pictures, same pictures you've seen.
I don't deserve that type of shit, man.
Nobody does.
Nobody deserve that type of pain. But it's not no old. I just be thinking my shit different. Like, right now, all I see is just doing something to somebody. Like, come on, you did this shit to my grandparents. Like, that shit crazy, man.
But back to what I asked you earlier when you zoned out. There's no reason those should be your footprints, right? Those ain't your footprints in the blood?
Definitely not mine.
Definitely not yours.
Definitely not mine.
Okay. Any bloody fingerprints or handprints ain't gonna be yours?
I'm scared not to touch these.
No, you can touch that. That's fine.
Yeah, definitely ain't mine.
Yeah.
You know, it's like looking with this shit about this neuroswarm. You talk to my father about that. That father, he knows about it. I don't talk to him about it. Now, whether he gonna tell you feel like I'm crazy or it's actually going on, he tell me he believes it's actually going on. Like, son, I believe you. Do what you need to do. Get your job, get you some Medicaid, go to the hospital, and get you an X-ray. And that was like the plan that we had set up. Especially when he read the article on like.
His name's Richard, right?
Yeah, Richard. He said he thinks I did it. I don't believe that, man. Like, I'm not capable of doing no shit like that at all. Like, I'm not that type of person. That shit was fucked up, man. And I don't be in charge with it. And I ain't do it. I really did not do it. But they talking about whatever is in my hands and feet, but I really didn't do it.
And they might not explain this to you. At least, I don't know if they did or not. But, they sprayed that stuff on your hands and on your feet, right? And your hands and feet turn blue, right?
Yeah.
What it is the stuff that's in.
But I lost my toenail too.
Okay.
That's walking all day with a little slide. They been going since Camp 5. That toenail gone. That toenail gone. Look how that turned.
Mm-hmm.
That
and I can't tell you whose blood it is right now. They haven't tested it yet. But I can tell you that.
But ain't no blood coming out my toenail. But I'm just saying, like.
But what I'm telling you is, when your hands and your feet turn blue and a little bit in your hair, that was blood. That was the stuff they sprayed on you, reacting to blood. I can't tell you right now if it's your blood, your grandparents' blood, whose blood. I can't tell you whose blood. I can just tell you it's
I
blood.
feel like I'm being set up by the government. Like, being like it happened. They know I know. When I come in here, don't nobody listen to me. Officers ain't gonna give a fuck what I'm talking about. They were utilizing the neuroform against me last time I was in here. These people were poisoning me. Last time I was in here through my motherfucking food, when I try to complain about it, they'll make it seem like I'm crazy.
Well, you keep saying in here. You talking about in the jail?
County jail.
Okay.
And now the only person I had that would have actually did something about it is gone. Now I'm gonna stay there with, but he said he think I did. Like, I don't believe that, but at the same time,
How close are you with Richard?
he raised me since I was 5.
He keep up with you when you were in prison? He talked.
He knows about everything I got going on with people on the street. Like, so I feel like he'll bring that up as awesome before me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I talk to these people like regular, like how me and you talking right now. I'm not crazy. I'm tired of fuck right now. I've been walking all day, but
you didn't sleep last night.
I can't sleep on the street. I'm just not that type of person. By the time I made it all that way, really by the time I made the car seat and kept going, it probably took like 2-3 more times. I got lost before. Like, I ain't know where I was at. My phone was dead. I was still kind of closed for me to try to charge my shit, so I was just walking around. But I was just solitary confinement for 2 years. So,
You been trying to do what for 2 years?
I said I was in solitary confinement. I was in solitary confinement for 2 years. So, like, being like out of that cell and being able to just move around now, kind of like.
Why'd they put you in solitary?
I got into a fight with this dude and kind of beat him up. But I say that type of shit. People look at me like I'm, but prison.
It's prison.
Yeah. Not right there, man. He talking about upping it to a first-degree murder. What's the difference between the second and the first-degree murder? Which I really don't even want to ask because these my grandparents and I ain't had nothing to do with it, but I have to because he talking about give me a charge.
Second-degree murder means that it was like heat of the passion, heat of the moment, like, got mad and did it without thinking.
Yeah.
First degree murder is like premeditated, like you planned on, or somebody planned on doing it, something like that.
That shit's set up, man.
And then
because when you my grandparent, but realistically, you can go to death row for that type of shit.
Well, second degree murder you can't. Second degree murder, if it's just, I'll tell you this. I had one where a guy killed his son. They got into a fight. They were arguing. He grabbed his pistol and he shot his son like 16 times and killed him. Okay, but he didn't plan on doing that. He was just so mad, you know, the spur of the moment type deal.
Whatever they said my granddaddy will, did you get it?
I don't know if they did or not. I've been in here talking to you, man. But he got second degree murder. Now, if he had planned on killing him, you know, then that would have been first degree murder. Second degree murder is 25 years to life. First degree murder is an automatic life sentence.
Man, I can't do no goddamn life sentence. And I ain't gonna do life sentence behind no shit I didn't do. That's when somebody set me up.
And that's why Investigator Little was asking you that kind of stuff, was, you know, if you did do this and it was a spur of the moment, you know, you asked Grandpa for $50 and he said no and you got mad and killed him, then
hell no, ain't that.
I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying if, then you're looking at a second degree murder charge, you know, but if you killed them to get, you know, their life insurance money, like if you planned it and everything.
I've been in jail all my life. I don't know nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that type of stuff. I can go get my own money. The only time I ask for money was when I was first getting out of prison. I needed a phone and to try to help me get on like ID and stuff like that. But
I ain't gonna touch that wrapper because you done chewed on it. But if you flip it around the other way, up there by where the hole is, you can peel them two pieces apart, and it should peel right open.
I appreciate it.
Look at the other end. Look at the other end. There you go. You ought to be able to peel that right apart. That way you ain't got to try.
So am I being charged?
My understanding is yes. You're being charged with 2 counts of second degree murder at the moment. Because if somebody sets you up, they did a damn good job of it. Because right now, everything points to you, Jordan.
That shit crazy. I ain't do nothing. Yeah, I'm already knowing that. And you know, I'm not saying that this necessarily where it came from, but I'm already knowing the government has a hit on me, man. They've been doing shit to me. Like jet to be with a nervous form and fucking with my phone when I try to text people and shit like that. So, you know, it's like, then I got people who want to see something happen to me. So, obviously, they want to see something happen to me. They want to give a fuck about something happen to my family.
So, prior to 6 o'clock yesterday, because you said at 6 o'clock you left and went for a walk. What'd you do all day yesterday? Because I know your grandmama, let me look back at my text. I think she went to Target.
I don't know.
Let's see.
That shit crazy, man.
Yeah, she went to Target.
Did you talk to the neighbors?
They did. I did not. I don't know what the neighbor said. But she went to Target yesterday.
Yeah.
Were you with her when she went to Target?
No, I don't never go with them. Sometimes, every once in a while, I go, like, we'll go out to eat, but I don't like going out. I got too many people that want to bring home to me, so I'd rather just stay home.
So were you at home all day yesterday?
Yes, sir.
While they were at,
But like I said, I was outside most of the day, talking on my phone, smoking on Black and Mild, sitting on the Tupperware. It's like a Tupperware bin.
So was it her granddaddy or your granddaddy that went with her?
Yeah, they can always go together.
They always go together.
Man, crazy dog.
What time do you think they got home?
I say about like 4.
Okay.
I was sitting on the bed, smoking the black, and she popped the door open. I was like, you want to come inside? I was like, yeah, we can go inside. I've been sitting for like an hour. And then we went inside. I went in my room. She came up to me with this little thing of cookies and asked me if I want some. I was like, no, I was all right. And then I went in my room for a little bit. That's when she just had gave me the new TV, the small TV in front of the big one. I just got that. So she showed me how it worked. And then from there I kind of just like chilled out a little bit. Then I decided to want to get up and just go. And then when I left, and they trying to make it seem like, I guess that I did this shit. I was outside walking goddamn around.
Okay.
So from around 6. After that, man, I don't know what happened. But whatever happened, man.
Well, what'd you do after 6? Where you kind of gave me your route, but where'd you go? Where'd you stop? Where can I go?
I'm gonna be honest, like everywhere I was stopping at, like from yesterday to like the time I got out, nobody lived there anymore. Like I went to my homeboy Carl, the trailer, he don't live there no more. My homeboy Marcus, he don't live there no more. And these houses kind of like that we grew up around. I mean, that I grew up around, because you know it's like a little golf course area around where we stay.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of like stay over there, but I really just had my phone playing music and smoking black and miles, and just I could just vibe like that and just walk. Man, I'm not no bad person, no fucked up person, the angry ass person, do sick shit like that, man.
You stop at any stores or anything last night?
Gas station here and there with $10, you ain't gonna do much.
Right, you said you didn't spend that $10 till today.
Yeah.
So, what gas station you go into? What's the first gas station you went into?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't remember, man. That shit. I really honestly don't remember.
You need some more water?
Yeah.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
My throat's itching.
Appreciate it. I know you probably look crazy. Now I started the gas station, used the bathroom, but that's about it. You know, I was walking all night last night.
Well, what I'm trying to do is figure out where he went, so I might be able to go get video and confirm your story.
Motel 6. I went to Motel 6.
You go inside the lobby?
I talked to the black lady that was there, and I said, "Can I get a room?"
What time you think that was?
I say about like 11.
Okay, you said that was in Car City.
Where?
In Car City on Highway 29?
Motel 6. I don't know, like, oh yeah, Car City, yeah.
Okay, Car City.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm getting tired of, you know what I mean? I done seen a lot. I'm getting tired. I mean, this shit crazy, dog. That business fucked me up, man. I done kind of like, you know what I'm saying, told you everything that I know, because I really didn't do shit. So it's like, I just went for a walk. I know that might sound hard to believe, like Danny Duke said he walked all night. And on the same day that actually happened, you go to Motel 6. All day there, I was walking that same lady who said I fit the description. Man, they drove past me like 4 or 5 times on the close street and was just waving at me like this. And so I recognized her.
Who?
The lady that had the phone that said she, like I fit the description.
Okay.
Yeah, she drove past me like 4 or 5 times. Right when I was by Springfield, drove past me, and I think it was a white car.
Okay. So I don't know about the description. You know, I mean, we were. Here's the thing. I was here. I was writing a warrant for your phone so that we could try and find you for 2 reasons. One, either something happened to you. We went to your grandparents' house today, found them murdered, and you were missing. So either
one thing, so 2 things, sir. The FBI. This the FBI.
Let me finish, Jordan. But I was looking for you for 2 reasons. One, to check on you, to make sure you weren't kidnapped or murdered or something, and your body hauled off somewhere. And B, because you were a potential suspect. Okay? So I was here writing that so we could find you and check on you. Okay?
I'm getting more food.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to ask you much.
No, we'll find you something. But, so that's why we were looking for. So I don't know about fitting the description. I mean, we were looking for you for those 2 reasons.
Right.
To check on you.
Right.
So I don't know about fitting the description.
It's crazy that y'all were looking for me. I was walking all day. I'm talking about up big streets. I think that I know I was on Davis.
But we didn't find your grandparents until like 1 o'clock today. So we didn't start looking for you until 1 o'clock, after 1 o'clock.
I was telling my ass to come get me. Testing my dad, asking him to test her. Cause my dad stays in Texas. Testing my homegirl, but the Fed be blocking me talking to people. Like I call somebody once and they'll never work again. It's not nobody that'll block me or not want to speak to me. The Fed don't want me to have no type of relationship with anybody on the street.
Just isolating you.
Isolate me so I can't talk to anybody. And the people who I do get things out to, I do it through like an email or some shit like that. But man, even if you look, you'll see. You gonna see because you got a one from my phone. But this dude gave me his old boy's number, his stepdad number.
Okay.
And he just changed his whole way of talking. Like it wasn't him, it was the Fed talking. It was the Fed talking. The FBI is not. It was kind of like I'm looking at people in the county jail. Like, do they know about what I got going on with the government? Because that shit's serious. I can prove what's going on with the high. If they not gonna let me.
You got anything on your phone that'll prove it? Anything saved or anything?
If you can tell using AI on my phone, but I really don't do on my phone like that. That's a new phone too. You know, I really haven't had that on. Probably like a week. Damn. I get it more food, sir.
Yeah. Don't eat that piece.
Hmm.
You can eat it if you want, but it's dirty floor. So.
Yeah, this shit crazy, man. What time y'all gonna take me to back to Brooklyn?
I don't know, whenever they get done with their paperwork and everything.
Y'all just need to let me go, man. I ain't do nothing. That shit crazy.
Well, you know the good thing about the American justice system, Jordan, is that, you know, if the blood doesn't come back as your grandparents, if you didn't do this, then, you know, you should be let go. I can't tell you what the feds will do, you know, if they get involved. But, you know, we as law enforcement have a lot to
I'm gonna say this.
prove.
It's gonna make me sound crazy, right? But FBI, I started bringing up Donald Trump name, you know what I'm saying, a lot, and that when she kind of started happening to work. But I was hearing like my floor making weird ass noise. These people, I believe these people actually built like an underground tunnel under my house. Like if you go to my house and in my room and like hit the floor, you actually gonna hear that it's hollow. And I was like, man, this shit, I don't even talk about some of the shit I'm going through with the government because nobody will believe.
You think they're sneaking in?
Hmm?
You think they're sneaking into your house or something? The tunnel underneath your floor?
Man, all I know is, can you go back to my house?
Yeah.
Man, go in my closet, man. If for some fucking reason, my closet shit was just falling and falling and falling like out my motherfucker at the top of my closet. Man, look at the bottom and the top, man. Look at the bottom and the top. Cause I really do honestly feel like this type of shit, man. Everybody doing all type of fucking shit to me, man. They had was gassing new illegal toxins and shit in my cell on when I was in CM.
What prison were you in?
I was in Santa Rosa, CI. Same dude that worked there 20 years ago on Captain G-Lie he retired. They told him he can get fired or retire, but he really under investigation for putting on mace in the microwave and spraying people with illegal toxins and setting that shit up in the light and having it mist down on them. And he back 20 years later doing the same shit. I don't even talk about some of that shit I was going through it because people won't believe. And it makes it seem like I'm crazy.
Well, you know, historically, you know, the governments and prisons have done things.
In 2024, 2023, they were doing it goddamn big, man. They doing wild shit. They put a illegal device in my foot. But I can't say they got the street. Like, it's hard to communicate with people because they watch me. And then the minute I try to say something to them about them watching me, they're gonna deny it.
Do you think more people than just you have that in their foot?
I don't know. I never heard anybody else talking about it. It was people who had knowledge of it before I got out of prison and was talking about it to people like that seen in the magazines or just heard about it. I know they got like shit for like chomos and goddamn like real serial killers and shit like that they can like check their temperature and like their mood and shit like that. But this is like some next level shit these people did to me. This shit called money. And I was saying shit about how corrupt the government was. I feel like I got shit. This shit I'm tired of for.
Let me see what's going on. I'll be back with you, man. I'll see if I can't find you some more food or something, okay?
I appreciate it.
You, and we're gonna have you change into this jumpsuit.
Well, I'm gonna leave.
Well, yeah, we're about done. About 5-10 minutes and we'll be on our way.
My kid, let me get another one beef shit.
Do it. We'll get you one. After we change it, we're gonna get you one.
I'm glad you son.
You need a chair to change in?
Huh?
You need to take a chair with you while you change, or are you good? You want to sit in one?
What is that? Why is it red? What is red for?
As we just borrowed it from them. They'll probably put a different one on you.
Do I still with a pre-class?
I don't know how that works, dude. I don't work at the jail.